Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Yo. Yo. What's going on, chat? I think our YouTube stream's fucked up. Oh no, we're good. We good. We good. Ah, nice. Nice. Okay. Everybody. I don't like the way this is set up at all. I don't have enough room. I don't have enough room for all the things. Yeah, let's remove that. Just in case. Just in case. All right. Okay, chat. Here's what we're going to do today. Everybody, welcome on in. Come on to the stream. Yes. I'm talking to you. All right. We're going to do a Reacts Day today. We have got a few things. What is this? Oops. Okay. So we got a couple videos, and then I want to do a Star Wars tier list. Okay. So we got a Star Wars tier list here on Tier Maker. And then also we have got a few videos, but we might skip through some of these. To be honest, I don't know. I threw these together, but I might not be impressed by these. So we might end up just watching some. If they're not that good, we're just gonna skip by them, and then yeah, we'll just call it there, honestly. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Let us see. Okay, here we go. So here are our videos today. We got the Among Us official trailer for Paramount Plus. I just seen this the other day. I guess they're doing a like a mini series for, you know, Paramount Among Us or whatever. Over here, 13-year-old realizes his twin brother just killed somebody. I tried America's highest calorie fast food items, which I'm excited to see. This looks like a Chipotle burrito, and I'm gonna be severely pissed off if it turns out that you know, that's not good for you. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really get into all that calorie stuff, to be honest. Maybe I should, but I don't know. I'm not super into that. Another one we got. I fake married a stranger to trick my family. This looked like a good, just well put together video, honestly. And then this one's super long. We might not even get to this one, but I thought this video looked super interesting. 1,000 players simulate the purge in Minecraft. Okay, and then like I was saying in the beginning, every Star Wars movie and show tier list maker. So we'll go ahead. I want to start off with the Among Us video. It's not very long, but I just want to get into this, see what it's going to be all about, and then we can go from there. All right, chat. Lock in. Let's get this first video started.
Emergency meeting.
Crewmates, our fellow mates of crew, have perished. They would have preferred to...
This is like this is kind of reminds me of like the Futurama style of animation.
To be alive.
Why are you talking so weird?
Can you let me
Yeah, but I just don't understand why you say it like that. You're trying-
The official cause of death, acute ripping off of the face. One dead crewmate, that's an oopsie. But two makes me look like a bad leader. Now
It also-
three makes it a murder mystery.
Any one of us could be the kid.
It also looks like maybe it's for kids. That's another thing. So I don't know if that sways anybody.
No
I don't know.
Was it you?
Whoever smelt it.
Probably, honestly, is for kids. To be honest, you think about who plays the game, right? So maybe it is. Maybe it was a dumb comment.
Wow, that was a lot of screaming.
Wow.
Green, blue, orange, purple.
And they have names too. They have weird names. Phil Lamar, Ashley Johnson, Dan Stevens. Did I miss anybody? Yvette Nicole Brown, Ashley Johnson, Deborah Wilson. Oh,
Yellow,
Deborah
lime,
Wilson, Wayne
cyan,
Knight,
black,
Kamiko Glenn,
red.
Randall Park, and Liv Hewson. Liv Hewson,
I'm red, the hot one.
the
What's back
sus
there?
one.
Oh,
Jack.
really? We have to kill the imposter.
Everybody knows Red's always
We're
sus.
so happy to have you among us. Or is it amongst us? Always
Oh, they
forget.
said it. They said it.
You keep an eye out for the killer.
Oh, it's already
Unless
streaming.
you.
What the hell?
Purple. Jeez, we really gotta narrow this down.
Literally already streaming. Hey, looks decent. Looks decent. TBH. I don't know if I'll be giving that a watch or not. But yeah, it looked okay. Chad, what do we think? We watching Among Us on Paramount Plus. We'll give that a like. I love the new like buttons YouTube added. That is tough. Super tough. All right. Moving to the next one. Oh, should we do this one now? Because here's the thing. Here's the dilemma. I didn't realize this one was an hour, honestly, until right now. So we'll get our cop fixation. We'll do the shorter ones first. So we'll do cops catch man violently masturbating in police station. I feel like that's a decent one to go to. So off rip thoughts, like what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Just immediately. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, I don't know. We're just what are we doing? Right? Damn. I just hopped out the shower and I don't want to get the permanent like headphone dent because I have like moist hair and then it'll dry that way and I'll look like a fucking idiot with a headphone dent for the rest of the day. Okay. Lock in cops catch man masturbating in police station. Crazy place to whip it out. Like you got to be down bad. This guy must have been holding this load in for a little while, to be honest. Let's go.
What's going on, man?
I was charging my thumb.
What else were you doing?
Nothing. I was.
You still got the evidence. Your pants are still unzipped. What else were you doing?
On the 17th
Yo!
of December 2023, 25-year-old
What?
Andrew Slocum Kappa was observed by police communications operators entering the lobby of the Lake City Police Department in Lake City, Florida. At first, his behavior didn't raise any flags. He walked in, lingered in the lobby for a moment, and then made his way towards a fire exit. It looked as if he was trying to access the fire bay. However, when that failed, he casually wandered back into the main lobby, hung around for about a minute, and then left. Operators on duty noted that this odd behavior wasn't initially a cause for concern. They wrote it off, thinking he was looking for an officer to report a non-emergency issue. Remember, it's quite common for most of the public to not know their way around a police station, especially when no one's there to greet you. Just when operators were about to continue on with their day, they spotted Andrew on camera once again, re-entering the lobby. This time, his intentions were clearer. He pulled a chair out of one of the interview rooms, placed it near a power outlet, and plugged his phone in to charge. The operators thought. Andrew was clearly just looking for somewhere to put his phone on charge. And with
Yeah, so we're so down bad, we gotta go find a place to charge our phone so we can pull up the material. Is that what I'm seeing as the dilemma he's facing here? I don't know. Like, this dude looks well put together, right? He's wearing like a button-up shirt or whatever, like collared shirt. Dude got off work, whatever. I don't know, man, but like, yeah, let's just let's go in the police station. I'll charge my phone up. We can get a good video in and just rub one out.
Looking for somewhere to put his phone on charge. And with that assumption, they let him be
Like,
while keeping
doing?
an eye on him. For several minutes, everything seemed normal, but then out of nowhere, the situation took a whole other disturbing turn. Andrew, ladies and gentlemen, took his penis out of his pants and began right there in front of the cameras.
Okay.
Bear in mind, this is around 3 p.m. in broad daylight. And with that in mind, the operators had no other choice but to act fast before someone walked in on him. So
how do you confront this guy? So you're a cop, you walk up like, so I noticed you had your dick out. You want to tell me what that's about? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing if we're the cop, chat?
For assistance, and within moments, Corporal Hardison and another officer from the Lake City Police Department were dispatched to the lobby to confront Andrew about his inappropriate behavior.
What's going on, man?
Why does he look like super fucking concerned? Yeah, I know. Two cops coming around the corner. Just charge my phone.
What you doing?
Look at the fucking reaction on this guy's face, dude. Oh. I don't know.
What else were you doing?
Nothing.
What else were you doing?
Nothing.
You still got the evidence. Your pants are still unzipped. What else were you doing?
What do we got, man?
About going to the bathroom.
You're thinking about going to the bathroom. You know you're in the police department, right?
Yes, sir.
So you know there's cameras everywhere, right? So, you want to tell me again what were you doing? Or I'll just put you in handcuffs and take...
This is the moment. Fuck, do I tell him? Dude.
Take you to jail for jacking your fucking dick in my lobby.
No, sir.
Wait.
So, you want to tell me again what were you doing? Or I'll just put you in handcuffs and take you to jail for jacking your fucking dick in my lobby.
No, sir.
What is he trying to get a confession so he can arrest him?
It's not rocket science.
This other dude's over here just like...
What's your name?
Bear.
Bear?
Bear.
Like B-E-A-R?
Yes, sir.
Bear, what's your last name, Bear?
You're fucked now, buddy.
That's your name, Bear? You sure that's your name? So your name is not Andrew?
Oh, fuck, they knew his name. Look, he's like, oh. Oh, fuck. And dude, what the fuck is the thought process here? I'm going to go into this police department so I can plug my phone in to pull up the material I want to pull up. And then I'm going to pull out my dick and jerk off in the fucking police station. Hey. Respect. No, I'm just kidding.
Do you not recognize me?
Yes, sir, I do.
So why are you gonna lie to us and tell us your name is Bear?
It's a nickname.
Well, that's what I go by.
That's what he goes by.
All right, so what's your government name, Andrew?
Andrew.
Andrew what?
Capper.
Why would you decide?
Why? He's
to come
already
to the
so
police
defeated,
department
yeah.
To relieve yourself.
I,
It's just one of those nights, man. It's getting really down bad, and I just had to fuck. I've been real lonely, man. I've been really lonely. Okay, cut me some slack.
All right, stand up. Put your hands behind your back.
I'm sorry.
Right
sir.
to fucking business.
I'm gonna leave now.
So you're gonna stand up and put your hands behind your back.
Oh shit, dude.
Take your hands out of your pocket.
Dude. What are we
Now,
doing,
unfortunately, I have the task of reviewing video to see whether or not you're actually going to jail. You're just detained right now.
Does he have lube in his bag, chat? Over under. He's just dry jerking it.
So what was going on?
I had sleep paralysis.
You have sleep paralysis.
Yes, sir.
That's where you can't move.
So what does
though,
that have to
when
do
you're
with
sleeping,
what's going on right now?
Yeah.
I was just really confused. I was kind of lost. track
What
of
the
time.
fuck? So we start
Okay.
yanking
I
it.
didn't see.
You didn't see anyone?
I fell asleep.
Maybe you
What
fell
are we
asleep?
talking
Oh,
about?
boy.
I don't know. I woke up when y'all got here.
I woke up
You
when
were
y'all got.
playing with your phone and stuff when we got here. Lying is
what
only
the
going to make it worse.
I was in a state of I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. State of I don't know. Crazy.
That's what he absolutely was doing.
Full thing?
Wow.
Anything on your person gonna be considered contraband and county jail?
Yes, sir.
Anything in your bag's gonna be considered contraband and county jail.
Dude, take this guy to fucking jail, bro. Throw him in the slammer for a night. He'll straighten out. Boy, oh boy. Okay.
You told me you lost your wallet.
And he had it in his fucking pocket.
You told me it got stolen.
He had it in his
So what
fucking
happened?
pocket.
You just been lying to me all day?
I don't remember doing what you said.
Okay.
Well, you've been lying to me since I met you earlier, so you don't have anything on you? Hell nah, man. Hell nah. So do you have an ID in your wallet?
Yes.
You do. Andrew Capper. That you could have given to me earlier
You
when I
capping,
asked
man.
you for
You
your
capping.
ID.
You capping him.
Interesting.
What else we got here, man? Is he going to jail? I feel like we've seen the,
I'm gonna go that way.
we've seen the good parts here. Why the fuck?
Unlock doors.
Yeah. Alright.
Go ahead and have a seat.
Crazy. Alright, next video. We're good on that. Alright. We are good on that. Jesus. He didn't really give a solid answer for what he was doing either. He didn't really give us a, you know, I'm going in, I needed some material. My phone was dying. take me away. Right. Anyway. All right, next video, chat. We're gonna do. I tried America's highest. Oh, let me close that out. I tried America's highest calorie fast food items. Lock in. Okay. I'm really curious here. I do know off rip what is it? The Oreo milkshake from Baskin Robbins is like, what is it, like 4,000 calories or something like that? Just something insane. Like let's pull that up. The Baskin Robbins high calorie milkshake. Yeah, here's the label right here. Like 2,600 calories. You're already over. So I won't be surprised if this is in the video. I always see this. But holy smokes. Yeah, all right. All right, let's do it.
Every fast food's highest calorie item, and let's just say it got disturbing. Some of these items alone could fuel your entire day's needs for calories. But I'm not just buying these items to see who has the highest calorie item. I also want to see if these diabolical foods are even worth it. So first up is Chipotle.
That was definitely like a bacon Big Mac.
We're making a big burrito today.
Okay.
But for Chipotle's highest calorie item, I got a burrito,
Type anything you're fucking
double
banned.
carnitas, double white rice, double black beans, queso, sour cream, cheese, and guacamole. So after this poor lady attempted to fold this burrito,
Wait,
I paid for
what?
my food
Hold on.
So I could try Chipotle's highest calorie item. So after this poor lady attempted
So
double white rice,
that is their highest calorie item. Burrito, double tortilla, 2-time carnita steak. Is that steak? White rice, black beans, queso, sour cream, cheese, guacamole. Dude, this, I mean, you definitely like the double tortilla. Like, what the hell? Double rice, like carbs, right? I don't know. I'm not a huge food guy. So what's going on, Nessie? What up? First time chatter. Welcome to the busiest chat on Twitch, brother.
black beans, queso, sour cream, cheese, and guacamole. So after this poor lady,
so it doesn't seem off rip like
I paid for my food so I could try Chipotle's
that this is super
item. For this video, we
like
got two
unhealthy
special
or
guests
whatever.
here today.
Let's see how big it is. Oh, he needed help. He
We got
needed double
Kyle
help.
and Juwan.
Heck yeah,
Welcome
man.
yourselves.
I'm pumped to be here for a burrito.
Do you guys know how many calories are in this burrito?
Yo, brother, drop a follow,
I
man.
think you
Drop
should
a
try to
follow.
guess.
2,100.
We started dual streaming to Twitch.
Yeah.
2,310 calories.
Well, that's ban him. Right up my alley.
It's got 101 grams of protein, 239 grams of carbs, and 100 grams of fat.
Okay. Solid protein though. Solid protein. 100 grams of protein. Right?
101 grams of protein, 239 grams
Okay.
of carbs, and 100 grams.
Is that crazy? 100 grams of fat is crazy because what's like daily average? Like 65? Nessie, we know what the daily fat intake is. We have any idea? I do not.
Fat.
I feel like it's probably like 65 or
You feed a whole
70
family with this.
grams,
Feels like
something
the
like that.
2.5-pound dumbbell at the gym, like literally.
2-pound burrito. That's solid, yo.
They couldn't even wrap the whole thing, bro. But I explained to them that we're rating it on taste and value. I'll give the first bite.
That's a lot of tortilla right there.
Yeah, that is a lot of tortilla. I wonder if they even needed
got
the 2
tortilla.
tortillas.
Oh, the crunch.
The crunch. What are we talking about?
Okay, but here's the important part.
That's what I'm
What's your
saying,
rating
man.
on
I don't
taste
really.
and
I
value?
try
Taste
just not to
pretty
get
bland.
huge.
I'll give it
That's
like
like
a
what I.
6. I'm
what
gonna be the
I'm doing.
optimist here. Always aim higher.
6 out of
7.
10.
I'm a carnitas
7.
fan, so I'm gonna go with 7 as well.
Now value is $21 for this.
$21,
I guess
2-pound
you could eat this
burrito.
for multiple days in a row.
Are we
I'm gonna
rocking
give
with
it-
that?
It's got an 8 on value.
Might be a 7.8 out
8
of 10.
on
Feeling like
value.
a 3. $21 is too much.
Let's move on to the next place.
That's fair.
Let me do another
I don't know where they live at, but yeah, $21 is
With
crazy.
2,310 calories, Chipotle takes the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah,
for
soda.
now.
Oh, dude, soda. We could down soda. Been trying to.
So Chick-fil-A's
stick with the
highest
water,
calorie
but,
item
you
is
know,
surprisingly the
I
Cobb
like me some
salad,
Dr.
which has
Pepper,
lettuce,
man.
fried
I-
nuggets,
it's hard
tomato,
to
egg,
pass
corn,
up, to be
cheese,
honest.
bacon, crispy bell peppers, and avocado lime ranch. It also
let's
has
take a
way
look
too
at
many
this one.
ingredients I can't pronounce. But after
Hold on,
a
hold
few
on,
minutes,
hold
I
on.
picked bacon, crispy
I'm a
bell
big Chick-fil-A guy. Chick-fil-A order. This is the highest calorie thing you can do at Chick-fil-A is a salad. I would not have guessed that, to be honest. Cobb salad, lettuce, fried nuggets. Okay, fried nuggets. Those. Okay, so not grilled but fried. Tomato, egg, corn, cheese, bacon. So this damn near sounds like switch to a diet, yeah, man, I need to hop on a diet too. Not gonna lie.
Avocado lime ranch. It also has
An avocado lime ranch
way too many ingredients I can't pronounce, but
and some crazy shit that you'd only hear.
after a few minutes, I picked up the highest
like a
calorie
lab,
item.
man.
This meal at
Straight
Chick-fil-A
up.
is 1,100 calories.
Okay, so that's
But this meal had
so we're not at the 2,000 level. What was the last one? It was like $2,600. Diet Cherry Coke. Hey, I haven't had a Cherry Coke. I'm a big Vanilla Coke guy. I'm rocking with the Vanilla Coke, man. The Vanilla
42
Coke
grams
is.
of protein, 61
I'm rocking
grams
with
of
that.
fat, and 32
Dr.
grams
Pepper
of
and
carbs.
Vanilla Coke.
It's gonna be
But, yeah.
fried
Gubby
chicken
Terminator, what's
salad
going on,
with
man?
a
How you
lot
doing?
of heavy dressing.
Doing
I feel like it's
great
gonna be a salad as well.
on this.
I don't feel like
it's
like
Sunday
Cobb
evening for
salad.
me.
That's
Wait,
horrible.
We
That's
hate Vanilla
1100?
Coke. Oh, come on, man. The cherry float Coke from the float Coke from Chick-fil-A.
With the dressing?
Yes, and this ranch alone had 310 calories.
For
'Cause I'm assuming you're just talking about. Man, nobody's rocking with the Vanilla Coke in chat, dude. I'm a big Vanilla Coke guy. I'm not gonna lie.
There we go. What else?
What is this sauce he's throwing on here?
Not the balsamic vinaigrette.
Balsamic vinaigrette. I have never heard of this. Actual Coke drink. Oh, okay. Big back. All right, you're man. Get him out of here.
There we go.
We're not about to have a
You wouldn't
queso,
expect a
chat.
salad to be this high calorie, but that's how they get you.
That is crazy.
So after adding the dressing and toppings, it was time
And
to
the
rate it
dressing
on
has
taste
to be
and
like a
value.
shit ton of calories too.
That's pretty good, bro.
12 pack at Dollar General.
They're actually really good.
Man, I don't have a Dollar General around here. I gotta go to the Walmart, man.
$10.72. That's pretty good value for how many calories you're getting if you're just strictly thinking about calories. 7 on value. On taste, though, low-key
My
giving
Twitch
it a
username is
8.5.
just Aiden
Value?
Brown.
I do rarely, so I'm a cheapskate, but I probably would give it like a
Too
7.
many?
but
Yeah. Where do you live,
taste,
Midwest,
I'll give
man?
it
You
an 8.5
don't have
as
to
well.
disclose
100
exact
calories,
location. But.
$10. Pretty good deal. 7.4 for value. Taste, the dressing, it has a texture. 8.8. Nice.
So he's rocking with it.
Local.
1,100
8.8
calories.
for fast
West
food, that's pretty
Virginia.
good.
Let's move on to the next spot.
West Virginia. I've
1,100
actually never
calories.
been. I've only been
Chick-fil-A is
to
keeping its
Virginia.
place
I've
at
never been to
number
West
1, but
Virginia.
let's see if some
That's
of the
dope.
items coming
Those are
up
dope.
can outdo it. So our next stop was Cane's.
Raising
and the highest
Cane's.
calorie item here was pretty simple. It was the Caniac combo, which has 6 chicken tenders, 1 toast, fries, and 3
Okay, I've eaten this, so now I'm like, okay, how bad is this for you?
Cane's
And I
sauce.
actually don't even know the calorie. I will occasionally, if I'm going through Raising Cane's, I will look at, because they have their calorie counter up on the menu. So
But I finally picked up my order to try the highest calorie item at Cane's. But Kyle and Juwan didn't know what I ordered, so I told them to guess.
Definitely
yeah,
a
man,
Caniac.
I
think it's
definitely will.
Like 5 or
I'm
6
trying to
tenders.
think.
That's definitely
This is
gonna add
literally
up.
I
my
don't know about,
first
like, the calories,
stream
but
on
this is
Twitch.
for
I've been
sure
streaming
the
on
worst.
YouTube, but yeah, for sure. What would be the best way we could get that over to me? Low key, if you wanna, I don't know, if you just wanna throw the title of it in the comments or in the chat, and we could throw it in here. Because honestly, I'm not gonna lie, the videos I have for tonight are kind of mid. I think, to be honest with you, I could down a Caniac combo with an extra piece of toast, dude. For sure. And we're getting no coleslaw. We're getting no coleslaw. We're getting an extra cane sauce instead of the coleslaw. And yeah,
I feel like
yeah,
this
I
is
would rock
gonna be
with that.
horrible, man, because it's like all in peanut oil too.
Yeah, if you want to throw the video, like the video title in the chat, and then we can try to find it. We could try to find
It
it.
is the Caniac combo.
After this video, 'cause I wanna
went
finish this
ahead
video.
and swap the coleslaw for another sauce.
Do I know Creep? Is that a YouTuber?
The sauce was actually
like
more
the
calories than
movies.
another piece
No,
of
I'm not
toast.
familiar.
So, any calorie guesses?
24.
Maybe if I saw him.
2450.
2,000.
It's 2,020 calories,
Caniac
69
combo,
grams of
2,020
protein, 117
calories.
grams of fat, and 139 grams of carbs.
That's got to be an insane amount of fat. I think it's like 75. Maybe Discord later and add a reaction suggestion channel. Yeah, 100%, dude, 100%. Like I said, Terminator. Yo, drop a follow, Terminator. Let me get that going this week. Like I said, this is like my second like Twitch stream, so we could definitely get one going. Yeah, for sure. I'm a big Joe Bart guy. I see he does that all the time with like
I
games
guess
and
I'll give
stuff too.
the first taste. We'll get a good little dip. Ooh, it's
There's
hot.
some amazing kills in there.
That should not be that good.
Like the dude who's crazy.
I love that, man.
And so you said this is a movie, or is this a
Wait a second. Well, the boys enjoyed this a little too
video
much. It was time to give a rating
like
on
reaction?
Taste and value. Taste for me, it's gonna be a 9. That sauce just does something to you.
9.7.
There's
That
two
is
movies.
like so good, and it was hot and fresh.
in a series? I'm gonna have to look into it.
8.9.
For value, this was $16.41,
Gubby?
6.5 on value.
I'm lost
Gubby,
in the
we'll
sauce,
call you
so I
Gubby.
give
I'm
it a
rocking with
9,
Gubby.
man.
Bro's thinking differently right now.
Wait, what's the question?
Yeah.
What do you give it on
Yeah,
value?
dude, he
Seven,
is
I'll give
he
it a
is
solid 7.
Well, we
drowning
pretty
in them
much
fries
destroyed
and cane
this,
sauce.
but
That
let's
shit
move
is
on to the next place.
tough, I'm not
But
gonna
at
lie.
2,020 calories, Cane's
Also, there's no way he's doing this all in a day, right? Because you're literally looking at, so Chick-fil-A was like the best so far at 1,100, and then you're going 1,100, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. Like, you can't even like,
was still not
you're
able
gonna
to
end
beat
up the day at
Chipotle,
like
which is
10,000
kinda crazy.
calories or
but
something
I hope
like
you
that.
guys are realizing by now how
So
bad
that's
some of
3
these
down.
foods these fast food restaurants are selling you. Let's find the highest calorie item.
Yeah, we'll check out the
So at
creep
Sonic,
tapes
the highest calorie item was
after
simple. It was a large
this
Oreo
video,
peanut
Nessie.
butter Master Blast shake. But this lady seemed concerned at what I was ordering.
Oh, I got you. What are we changing it to, Gubby?
Yes.
She said you say a large.
Seemed concerned. The highest calorie item was simple. It was a large
Yo, I got a buddy too that just loves some freaking cane, or not cane, some Sonic. Man, you know who you are.
Oreo and peanut butter Master Blast.
You know who
shake,
you
but
are.
This lady seemed concerned at what I was ordering.
Did you say large?
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
But after a few
Yeah,
minutes,
she's shell-shocked,
our item
dude.
arrived. Any guesses on how many calories are in this thing?
Wow, this monster.
idea.
Maybe like 15.
I just went with my name, man. I'm not creative at all.
Dude, you guys gotta feel the weight of this.
You think this weighs more than
This
the
one.
burrito?
This got potential.
1,500. Yeah.
1,500. This has 1,720
Dude,
calories.
holy
28 grams of
smokes.
protein.
Blue raspberry slushy makes me hard. Yeah,
100 grams
low-key.
of fat.
Is
and
that the one with the
152 grams of sugar.
I don't even
with
know
the
what a gram
nerds
is,
or whatever? Is
but
that a
that's a
different
lot of grams.
I think there's like 50 in a typical soda.
Yeah.
So this is like at least 3 sodas. And that's already a lot in a soda. I think it's time to taste test it. I mean, it's good.
That's like the only thing I've had, I think. They actually just
That's
opened a
actually really
Sonic
good.
near me.
Jamal's still going. Honestly, there was like way too much peanut butter for me in this. On taste, I'll still give it a 7.
I think the
7.
taste was like an 8.4. I liked it a lot.
So I think if it like didn't have peanut
I mean,
butter,
it's ice cream,
8.5,
too, like-
but because of the peanut butter, I'm gonna go like 7.
Grape
It was
slushy.
$8.75.
Did you put nerds in that,
So
or
for
is that
value,
just
not
straight
there.
grape slushy?
I'm gonna give it a 4 on value.
Or is that like a
Calorie-wise,
different
it's a lot of
menu item?
calories, but
I don't
it's kinda
really know.
junk calorie. 3.8.
I do like a 3.
Get it with the
man.
nerds?
$8 for cream.
The
That's
nerd
not good.
clusters,
If you're
y'all
gonna
eat the
do it,
nerd
just get a
clusters? Oh my
small
God.
one. Like, look at how huge this
Those
thing
are
is.
fire.
I think you guys should try
Those
it.
are fire.
But even at 1,720 calories, Chipotle
Oh, it's like
is still
not a
on top.
menu item
This is
4
making me
years ago.
question my
Yeah, I'm
whole
not. I don't go to
existence,
Sonic
but
that
there's no way
often.
this next place can't beat that.
Okay, Taco Bell. I've already got like low expectations for taco. Well, I guess high technically for the calories. I guess because oh shit, I muted it.
Well, the highest calorie item is the grilled cheese burrito.
What? The grilled cheese burrito? I feel like I've low-key had that too. Yeah, I could rock with some Taco Bell. Taco Bell order, chat. Drop your Taco Bell orders. Taco Bell order. I'm getting. What am I getting? Chicken chalupa. The grilled cheese burrito is so good. Yeah, I was gonna say I think I've had this one. I'm rocking with the Doritos Locos Tacos. I'll get like maybe a couple Dorito. Wait, I just said that. The chicken chalupa Doritos Locos Taco. If they have nacho fries, we're getting the nacho fries, and then give me like. Give me a water. No, I'm just fucking around. Give me a fucking Dr. Pepper, bro. Give me Dr. Pepper or root beer. Shit is tough.
I made some changes. I put extra 3 cheese
You made
blend,
some
extra
changes.
beef, extra chipotle sauce,
Nessie,
extra
is this
fiesta
valid or
chips,
are
extra
these
rice,
changes
extra
valid?
nacho cheese, and extra sour cream.
Grilled cheese burrito plus the 3 cheese blend plus extra beef plus chipotle sauce plus fiesta chips, rice, nacho cheese sauce, and extra sour cream. Dude, holy smokes, this guy. He definitely gained some weight. after this.
That's
Like,
right,
he had
extra
to.
everything. We got the highest calorie item at Taco Bell. I already told Kyle how many calories.
It's not
in it,
that big,
but
though. The
It's got
Chipotle burrito was
1,200
way
calories,
bigger.
About 40 to 50 grams of protein, about 65 grams of fat,
Yeah,
and 100
very
grams of
good
carbs.
addition,
That's
for
not
sure.
too bad.
Horrible. It's just
I bet they rate this though.
Yeah.
I don't know. This guy looks like he's
The
a big,
nacho
big
cheese
health
is
guy,
not
but,
the best thing you should be consuming in your body. Oh, it's
God.
greasy.
I bet this guy rates it. I can see him rating it pretty high.
There's glistening grease. This smells so cheesy, man. This might
I'm
take
not
away,
gonna
like,
lie. This one is cheese taste, but I'm not gonna lie, I really don't know yet. To be honest, I'm down to watch really anything. If we see one and I think it looks good, we'll throw it on, dude. I know like a lot of people like watching the like body cam stuff. Like the body cam stuff's always good, and then I don't know, man. It really just depends on the mood because I also have to consider like what chat wants to watch too. So I mean, if you guys have a video, we need to get the Discord going.
5 hours of
We'll
my
definitely
life.
get a Discord going. And then if you guys have TikTok,
I am a fan of Taco
some
Bell.
found
Honestly,
footage,
never
what's
gotten the
found
runs from
footage?
eating Taco Bell either. So
if you guys have TikTok, follow me on TikTok there
I'm
too.
actually good, but
Because I don't
in the
really have a
worst way
set
possible.
schedule
Like that,
right now.
Look
We're
at
kind of
this.
just
There's
going.
so much
I've streamed
cheese.
the
It's
last
like they
few
milked a
days, so
cow, and they were just like, let me see how many different
good
forms
video
of
about
cheese I
body
can
cam
put in this
footage.
bad boy.
Hey, as long as it's not
Rating on
TOS,
taste.
I'm
It's a little
down to
too
watch
much
it.
for me. I'm used to healthy food, so 5.5
It's
out of
horror,
10.
but
Where
it's
I'm kind of
first
at
person.
right now is I'm already getting
Oh, it's a
heartburn
video game?
from those 2 bites. I would get like a 6 maybe.
Now on value,
Heartburn
it's a
from
little
the
over
2
$10 for the value, so I mean that's a pretty good deal. But for how trash the ingredients are, I'll give it a 4.5 on value.
Again, trash ingredients. I'm gonna probably do a 4.
All right, Kyle, where do you
Okay,
want to go next?
I'm not
Honestly?
really surprised there. They added so much shit on there that like I could see it maybe not being too good. No, like just watch some found footage. Like what is the found footage? You said it's horror but first person. Like they're like finding things. Like what are they finding?
Either like Arby's or Subway.
Well, where's the nearest one?
Arby's or Subway? I'm curious what Okay. Okay.
Well, I stand corrected.
This is my type of
because
street
at 1,200
chat.
calories, Chipotle still beats everyone, leading
My
at
type of
over
street
2,000 calories. But this next fast food order is actually
Oh, of like
disturbing.
somebody that like died or something? Because that would be creepy. That would be like.
At Arby's, the highest calorie item is the notorious
Oh.
meat mountain.
We'll have to check
which has
one
to
out
have a lethal
sometime.
amount of cholesterol
We'll have to check
in
one
it,
out,
but
'cause,
it's
no,
stacked
I
with 2
don't
chicken
think I've ever
tenders,
seen
turkey,
anything like
ham,
that.
beef, brisket, steak, roast
Okay.
beef, 3 pieces of bacon, and 2 slices of cheese.
Meat Mountain off rip. This sandwich already looks terrible. Like I'm not rocking with this sandwich at all. Not gonna lie. Found footage.
The heart attack.
Yeah, man. We'll have to throw some. We gotta get the
1,200
Discord going.
calories
And
in
then,
this burger. Let me open this up
we can
first.
put some videos in there. I gotta make one. Also.
Barnyard is in
And then the next React Day, I want to do a React Day kind of like every other day.
Chicken strips
We're
somewhere.
playing through Alien Isolation right now. I played maybe like 2.5
80
hours
grams of
or something
protein,
like that.
65 grams of fat, about
So I
55
want to
grams of
alternate
carbs.
here
So
in the next few
if you need
weeks
to get
till
your
we
protein in
finish
for the day,
that game,
this might
so we
be
can
your
definitely
shot.
get
I
something.
really do not want to taste this.
Do you want
if
me?
you got some videos to suggest.
I do want you.
I can see. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Please subscribe for the meats.
Dude, that is disgusting,
I
bro.
think my vision just went.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, oh my gosh. And I'm not, there's not too many Arby's items that I'm gonna go eat, but dude, that is a lot. And it's like the bread is so thin too. You're just getting like straight lunch meat, dude. And it's like, yeah, pig slop, dude. It's like just straight like, and when you get lunch meat too, and it's just like you get it like at the grocery store, and you like get it out, and sometimes it's slimy. Like I know this shit's slimy as fuck, like 100%.
Meats. I think my vision just went foggy for a second. You going in for another?
I think I'm gonna go in for 2.
Winging for 2.
It's not bad.
Taste?
Okay,
I'm still chewing it
maybe
right
we're
now.
wrong.
I do
Not
not
bad.
like that. I'm giving it a 3 out of 10.
It's bland, and so I'm gonna do like a 5, like just middle tier.
Is it as bland as the Chipotle burrito?
That had more flavor. This definitely is not as good as the Chipotle burrito.
Now on value, I'm pretty sure
I
this
feel
is
like
around
Chipotle
12
seasons
bucks.
their
For
meat
the
really
amount
well,
of
too.
Meat in this? That's a
This-
pretty good
this,
value.
on the other
but
hand,
it's
is just
just like
straight lunch
again the
meat, yo.
quality of meat. So
Straight lunch
I'll
meat.
give it a 6.5 on value.
I agree. 6.5.
Well, Kyle, where do you want to go now?
No, literally, no one ever. The only thing that I was
I guess
ever
Subway,
really
but since
rocking
Arby's
with
only had a 1,200 calorie item.
on the Arby's menu was they had the orange milkshakes. Y'all remember that? Anybody had the orange milkshake? I don't remember what they were called, but they were the orange
We are
milkshakes.
still waiting for our restaurant to beat Chipotle. But who knows? A crazy big footlong at Subway could be a competitor. We got the meat mountain at Arby's. I've heard of that.
I don't think so. That sounds interesting.
It's just a mountain.
I assume.
Alright, anyways. The highest calorie item at Subway
Okay,
is
let's
the
see it.
foot-long chicken bacon and ranch sub. It's on its...
No, not the chicken bacon ranch, bro. This is like my go-to at Subway, dude. Fuck. I love a good chicken bacon ranch, man. But I bet I wonder if he adds a whole bunch of stuff on there. I'm curious if he adds a whole bunch of stuff.
Italian urban cheese bread has bacon, chicken, cheddar cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, red onions, and a lot of peppercorn ranch.
We gotta lock in
We
on
got
this.
here the foot-long chicken, bacon, and ranch melt.
Yeah,
on
I think it's like the
Italian
same
urban
thing,
cheese
like the
bread.
orange,
This is after
the
the meat
creamsicle
mountain,
milkshake.
too.
I think it's like the same
We're
thing.
kind of tired of meat right now.
Which changed my
Guesses on how
perspective
many
on life,
calories
dude.
is in
No,
this?
it's fire.
1400.
I'm telling you, like top milkshake flavors. Like if we're going to, I don't know, like if you want to do like a fast food milkshake, just flavors overall, chocolate, and whoever is selling an orange milkshake, I swear to God, I didn't know Wendy's did that though. Is that like is that a year-round thing, or do they do that like just at certain times of the year? You know what I mean? Because like McDonald's has the Shamrock Shake, and it's only around St. Patty's Day or something like that.
Actually, yes. There is. Because we got extra
For
cheese
sure.
and extra ranch in it.
100%.
There is 60 to 70 grams of protein,
That's not bad.
70 grams of fat,
Shamrock Shake
and
is
90
so
grams
good
of
for
carbs. Let's take a look
sure,
inside.
Did y'all have the
There is some veggies
certain
in it,
times?
so
Okay,
let's take our
okay.
first bite.
Okay, chat, I totally missed this, but did they add a whole bunch of shit onto this?
Tomatoes, red onions, Italian urban cheese on how many? There is,
I
there
don't
is
think
some
so.
veggies in
Oh,
it.
they did. Because I know. I'm a Subway connoisseur. This is not on at least I don't get it on the chicken bacon ranch. Cucumbers at fuck. No, we're not getting
So let's take our first bite.
the bacon milkshake.
Oh, that was
from Five
mainly
Guys.
like
Let me have a Five Guys rant real quick. Let me have a Five Guys rant. Five Guys is solid burgers, but it's one of those places. It's like In-N-Out, right? Where they don't like combo any of the like food together. It's like, okay, you want a burger, $11.95 for the burger. You want fries with the burger? Okay, $7.95 for the fries. You want a large drink? Boom, $6.99 for your drink. And so like your total overall is like $25+ every single time that you want to get, food. You know what I'm saying? The fries are worth it. And I will say this about the fries. The fries are expensive, but the way that they do it, the large fries, they just dump fries in the bag, right? Does y'all's Five Guys do that? They just dump fries in the bag, and you have a bag full of fries. So I will say that is a redeeming factor with Five Guys. It's solid.
Look at all
It's
these
solid. It's just
crumbage.
expensive.
That actually was not that bad.
Still chewing on that cucumber, so I'm trying to think about if I would eat this again. It was better
Large
than
cup.
Taco Bell,
I think
don't
that's
get
what
me
I was
wrong,
thinking
so
about.
I'll give
Maybe
it
I
a
was thinking about
5.
the large
I'll go with
cup.
6. Because, again, it's like kind of where we're almost
It's 'cause
ranking
they got
now.
the
This is
cucumbers
better
on
than
there,
Arby's
yo.
and Taco Bell.
All right, on value,
Their burgers are good, their burgers are
$14.91
solid. Their burgers
for
are
a foot-long Sammy. I think a typical person would eat a half.
Yeah.
So if you
Yeah.
divide that by 2, about $7.50. So that's pretty good value. I'll give it a 7.5.
Never had
value.
a single
But
bite
again,
of Subway
the ingredients
ever.
are junk.
I'm coming
So-
around
I'll give it
on
like
it.
7.5
I'll say
too, honestly. That's
like I
reasonable.
eat the chicken bacon ranch, but I've only been eating that in the last year because that's like really the only thing I would get at Subway. And then literally last week, let me tell you, they had a sandwich on like Italian bread, and then it was like steak, egg, and cheese on the Subway, which is fire. That was absolutely fire.
That's a good
It was
value
cold.
right here, honestly.
It was
Alright,
a
Kyle,
cold
you ready to
sandwich,
run to our
but it was
last
still a good
place?
sandwich.
Let's run.
The Subway
So
smell.
with 1,400 calories,
Like
Subway
when you
let us
walk in
down,
and
not
get
gonna
that
lie.
smell?
But there's still one more place
Like the
that's
fresh
untouched
smell, or
that
is
could
it like
change
a bad
the
smell?
trajectory of this video. By the way, if you didn't just see it in that last clip, it's McDonald's. So the highest calorie item at McDonald's is the double bacon
Fresh
quarter
smell? Yeah,
pounder
okay,
with
that's what I was
cheese. It has
thinking.
2 quarter-pounder beef patties, 2 cheese slices, 3 pieces of bacon, bun, pickles, ketchup, mustard, and onion.
I don't think I've ever got a double quarter pounder from McDonald's. I have had a bacon quarter pounder from McDonald's, and then they're throwing on 3 slices, mustard. I'm not a mustard guy, man, but I do like. I'm coming around on onions, and I'm not a pickles guy on the burger. Chat, I'm so not a pickles guy on the burger. I'm not gonna lie. Shit's fire. Shit is fire. I'm not gonna lie.
But in nanoseconds,
Firehouse subs.
we
I've
got
never
our
had
order.
Firehouse
Here's the
subs.
final high-calorie
Never had
fast food
Firehouse
item we're
subs.
going
I
to be
need to
testing
try it,
today.
though.
So what we have here, I forget what it was called, bro.
Double
Just walk in
bacon. What
Subway,
was it?
smell
Double
and leave.
bacon
and you're
quarter
good.
pounder
That was
with
lunch.
cheese. So much meat. That's really a work of art if you think about it.
Yeah, Ronald would be proud.
It's 850 calories in this burger.
That's lower than I thought it would be. 850 for that. 850. Jimmy John's. I've never had Jimmy John's either. 850 for this burger. I thought it would be higher. I'm not gonna lie. It's coming from
honestly like a
McDonald's,
welter
but I
burger.
guess that's only the burger. So you get fries. There's probably another 2+100, and then like whatever drink you're
This
getting.
is not a heavyweight
Large
compared to the
drink.
other guys that we've
You would
seen.
think McDonald's would take the cake. But some other macros are 47 grams of protein,
Okay.
47 grams of fat roughly, 43 grams of carbs roughly, and 10 grams of sugar somehow. I think it's from the ketchup. Yeah, don't eat too much of this if you're.
So this
sugar
isn't the worst
conscious.
thing in
Let's
the
dig
world,
Okay.
really.
That's bringing back childhood memories right there. Wouldn't say it's
Childhood
good though. It's just
memories.
nostalgic, like a weird
Meatball sub.
bad
That
memory.
was like I think my first Subway order
That was
was a
actually
meatball
not
sub
bad for a fast
with the
food
pepperoni,
burger.
but I
Yeah,
didn't
don't
get it
know
with the
how they do that
pepperoni.
because I know a lot of the ingredients in here are fake. So they got some mad scientists up there in the McDonald's factory. Taste? I'm gonna go freaky, 7.2.
I'm gonna go back like kind of where the other major fast food chains are at, 6.5.
Nothing's beating Cane's.
Cane's is goated right now.
That's
like,
crazy.
It is goated.
Well, they
That
did
was
get the
some
Caniac
fresh chicken,
combo
man.
too.
I
with,
ain't
like,
gonna lie. Now on value, it was about
Six
$8.83.
fingers.
That's pretty good for a little burger. You
Notice
know?
how he's
It's got
bringing
a lot of
another
protein as
person
well.
at least to every
8.5.
single
Considering
one
that
of
it's
these.
like half the cost of pretty much every other menu item that we've had so far, and it was even cheaper than the milkshake, I think. That's a crazy thought. Like a quarter pound of meat was the same price as a milkshake. I think I'm gonna give that like an 8 because even though the food quality is not good, that's a lot of food for that price.
I still think Chipotle takes the cake for the highest calorie item.
Damn, dude.
That's crazy. That's
Which
the
is
first
crazy,
place we
but you
went
could
to,
make
too.
Chipotle
If you
like
ate that by
healthy too.
yourself,
I think.
you'd
so.
feel full totally for the rest of the day.
You're a
For
bizarre
sure.
human being. if
That's
you
the thing,
eat
because
that
like
in one sitting.
Chipotle's probably my number one like favorite place, and you give me like a bowl, I'll get like a chicken bowl, but then I'm good. Like I'm good for the rest of the day.
Stony.
If you eat that whole thing, or you can eat half like for lunch and then take the other half home for dinner, man. Like
I feel
I get
impossible to eat
Chipotle.
healthy.
I
But
wish.
fast food
I wish.
tastes
I need
good,
one of those
but in reality, it's
cards,
not
those
about being
gold
perfect.
cards. That's
It's about
like
making better choices. One meal at a time.
just
and
free
if I can
food
do it, so
for
can you.
life.
Anyway, this is my dinner tonight. Subscribe and see you guys next time.
Damn, brother. Damn, brother. Crazy. All right, chat. All right. Okay. Another video down, another video down. Hey, also, we got any Star Wars fans in the chat? We, oh yeah, Creep Tapes Axine. Dude was waiting on that. Can I search that on YouTube? Hey, we're gonna do a Star Wars ranking at the end of our reacts. Or we could just like throw it in here. The entire first season is on YouTube. Oh, okay. Can I react to it? Like if I wanted to put the VOD up on YouTube, like are they gonna, I don't know how this copyright shit works, man. I don't know if you know, but let's see. I don't know. Okay. I'll have to look into that before I actually do it. Because if it's an actual TV show, or I know you said it was a YouTube video, but it should be good then, right? Creep. Someone got away with pirating the whole first season and it's still up. My dad is a Star Wars fan. I've been watching it with my dad in chronological order so we can reconnect. Oh, so you're like, are you currently watching it right now, Gobi? Creepy tapes. Tapes X. On season 2 of the Bad Batch right now. I like the Bad Batch. I like the Bad Batch. I have some hot opinions on Star Wars. I'm not gonna lie. Especially when it comes to Disney Star Wars. I have some hot opinions. Is this the is this it right here? Where are we at? Is this it right here? Is this the stuff? It should show a guy with a black toboggan. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, cool. So these are okay. First episode of the Creep Tape scene. I'm gonna add one of these to should we just watch one real quick? Creep Tapes episode 1. You want to watch episode 1? 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So he's an actor. Watch it. We'll watch the 3-minute.
So you haven't asked me about the axe yet, Mike.
Sorry.
They're 480p.
Yeah, the axe. It's not right there. Just, I assume you'd be curious as to how that might play into the scene.
Yeah, it had crossed my mind.
Yeah, I'll bet it did. But look, I don't want you to worry.
Oh, do you want to watch
Just
episode
rubber.
1 or just clip?
It's fake. Here, you want to test it? Good. I just want you to be comfortable because in a few moments, I am going to be swinging this axe full force towards the base of your skull. Cool?
Oh, shit.
Cool.
Cool. So, I say we ditch the victim idea. That wasn't working, right? And we go back to me playing the villain. But
There's
not like
edit
a
music. Oh, am I gonna get caught for that? Mando movie, but it's no spoilers, Gubby. No spoilers, Gubby. Hey, I'll tell you what.
19th century vampire. That was kind of dumb. What if I just
We'll just turn it down.
regular,
My YouTube
everyday,
stream's still
average guy,
chilling
though?
at the
The
moment.
last guy in the world you think would be a serial killer, right? And then when you watch the whole
Waiting for it to be on
nuanced
Disney Plus.
performance,
Yeah, same.
all
I'm
the
waiting
way
for it to be on
the
Disney
climax,
too,
you
because I'm
realize-
not. I get it's the whole like. It's their first movie in years, so like hypothetically, or not hypothetically, but like. It should be good, right? It's their first movie in a long time, almost a decade. Like you want to put the time into this. The writing needs to be concrete. Like everything needs to be good to go. And like I love Pedro Pascal, but like season 3 of Mando was just not great. I'm gonna try not to spoil anything. If you're watching some of it still, Gubby. But yeah, there's some things, and we'll get into it later too when I'm rating
the
stuff.
whole way. Carefully placed Easter eggs. And you think it's capable of murder. Like take the axe for instance, right? So emotionally, on
This
my
dude
face,
is just
saying
naturally creepy, I will
anxiety,
say.
Worry, right? But when you go back and you watch the footage, the physicality of him with the axe, cool.
One thing I will say.
Sorry for you to describe
Worth to be spoiled. Oh, okay. I got you.
Exactly. The naturalism is what it's all about, right?
And
The
that's
acting
kind
is
of what
so
I was
good.
afraid of.
You don't
I've
know
I've
what's
heard it was
acting
kind
and
of
what's not. It's
a
like a
lackluster
magic trick, like sleight of
movie,
hand.
to be honest. So.
Speaking of which, when you think about it,
So
did
Nessie,
you
is
get
he
enough
like
time
about to kill
test
this
that
guy?
axe properly? Are you sure it's fake? He only offered you the handle. You didn't even get a chance to test the blade.
Test the
And then
blade?
It starts to dawn on you. While it is an absolutely insane idea that this man is not an actor auditioning for acting school, that this entire evening has been an elaborate ruse, that you are not in the company of a Jeff Daniels. You're with one of the greatest actors of all time. Oh, that's ridiculous. That can't be true, right? So you don't need to run away.
This is
But
solid.
you do start to slow.
Like for someone couldn't get initial
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see
Man, it
that.
hits you. Wait.
And that was the thing with like
Wait.
they need to pick between they need to just stick with something, right? Because like if that's the case with Mando and then they're like, fuck it, let's do a movie for the rest of this, like they're like, fuck it, let's do a movie. Like the Obi-Wan TV show should have been, it was supposed to be a trilogy, right? It was supposed to be a trilogy of movies. So or something along those lines, or one solid movie or something like that. I don't know.
That axe is real. There's blood on his hands. This could be really, really
This dude's a creeper though, I will give it to you.
It's a moment of truth, Mike.
Oh my god. That scared the shit out of me.
Are you talking about the
That
Bad
was
Batch?
Convincing, man. Like, I admit it, like you didn't have it in the takes before.
I know,
but,
I
like,
know.
that was really good. You have an audition.
Or the
man,
Mando.
and we have a short film. I mean, this could get into Sundance.
Yeah.
This dude's a solid actor though, Nessie. I won't lie. We'll oh shit. We'll get that Discord going, and then we will get a spot for some video recommendations for sure. For sure. But let me head on over. Let's see. Did that one already? Okay. Alrighty. Damn, that one's an hour long though. Low-key not doing that. Yeah, that was the one I didn't realize was an hour. Okay. Next one we got is I fake married a stranger to trick my family. Chat. Let's hop in here. This video was by Hunter Williams. All right.
like a real wedding, but every single person here is an actor, including the bride. The groom's parents have no idea because for the last few weeks we've faked an entire.
Well, I'll just say this too before we dive into this video. The Clone Wars TV show is like low key, and people argue like that's the one that like saved the prequels or whatever because it gave, you know, Anakin's character the time to like for real do his thing. But like, I don't know. I like the prequels as they are, but yeah, the Clone Wars TV show I think is really just one of the best pieces of media, especially when you like consider, well, you know, you're also following Anakin Skywalker for a lot of it, and he's a prominent character, and he is Star Wars. He's the main character. He is Darth Vader. So, you know, but yeah, I think it's one of the better pieces of media, especially after season 7 and they like closed it out, and like the last 4 episodes were like during Revenge of the Sith. Like, man, in 2020 when those were coming out, I was living on the East Coast at the time, and I remember they would come out at 3 a.m. and I would just wait till 3 a.m. every day and I would watch it. It was during COVID though, I believe, so it really wasn't a big deal to like mess up your sleep schedule or whatever. So
relationship to make this believable. Why? Ethan's family keeps asking him the same question. When are you going to get married? So we're finding out how they react when he does exactly what they've been telling him to do with someone he's only known for 3 weeks. And somehow one moment goes so wrong that millions of people believe they're watching a real wedding fall apart. But first we need to do the impossible. Find someone that is willing to be Ethan's wife. So I put out a casting call and we are holding auditions to find his fake bride. Thanks Whatnot for sponsoring part of this video.
Hey, hi, I'm Ethan.
Hi,
nice to meet you.
I'm Natina.
I'm Kendall.
Yeah.
Marina.
Gretchen.
I'm Kate.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ethan. Nice to meet you.
Mr. Hartman.
Yes.
Mrs.
Oh, she just said Mrs.
We realized pretty quickly that Ethan has a go-to line.
I love your outfit, by the way. I love your outfit. I love your dress.
So they're doing auditions for these women that he's
we need
going
this
to marry.
relationship to be believable.
basically.
We want it to look like Ethan and his fake wife actually belong together. So the first thing that we are
They gotta get the
testing is
chemistry. They gotta get the chemistry
Ethan,
together.
we would love for you to just sing her a song of some sort, and we just want to see and test the connection.
Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling.
I brought you a gift.
This bit sounds like that game show where only one guy was real player and everyone else pretended that they were his
And you seem
friend.
to be really knowledgeable and talk
Ooh,
about
that sounds super familiar. What game show are you talking about?
That's the grilled cheese taco. I hate that, I know that. Is this a mini taco from Taco Bell?
That sounds super familiar. I feel like I've heard
What do you do for work?
or even watched something like that maybe.
Dancer, he's a
I'm
good.
not,
What
I'm
do
not
you
sure though.
use?
We should two-step.
But the concept sounds super familiar. Okay, so they're two-stepping. Whoops.
Oh dang!
Hey, all right. Awesome. That was good.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good. She might be the one.
Ethan is learning a lot about
Joe Bart
these women.
reacted to a
At
video
this
about it
point, we are
once.
only worried about making this believable for Ethan's
Joe Bart.
family.
Hey, are
We
y'all
have
Joe
no
Bart
idea
viewers?
that we are about
Goddamn,
to
I love
freak
Joe Bart.
millions of people.
Joe Bart
Whoever the
actually
fake wife
is the
going to meet Ethan
whole, I would say, the main inspiration for me
Mom
taking up
tomorrow. It is going to be
streaming
a high
and
pressure
actually
situation because they're going to have to
giving it a
convince his
go.
mom that Ethan and her
I love
are
Joe
actually
Bart, man.
dating. So that's what we are now.
I was
testing.
following Joe
Their
back
acting
on
abilities in a
TikTok, and like
high-pressure
when he had the
situation. Dre and I
beanie and he
are
was like
playing
yelling at the
Ethan's
camera,
parents.
doing the Stitch videos and stuff.
What did you do?
Love Joe Bart.
What are we
man.
seeing on Facebook right now? We're seeing.
So that
photos,
actually
looks
might
like
be
you had a
why
wedding.
I'm
Yeah, this is
recognizing
my
what you're talking about, because I
Hi.
maybe also saw the Joe Bart reaction video
This is my wife.
that you're talking
to meet
about.
You love me, right? You love me, honey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's all that matters,
I
right?
didn't kiss right now on camera.
Oh, too soon. No kisses yet.
Castaway where Wilson the volleyball can
Type in
Would
chat
you play Wilson
and
the
respond to
volleyball
what
while
I was
Ethan plays
saying.
Tom Hanks?
Type in
You happen to
chat
have a match, would you?
and respond to what I was saying. Yeah, dude, he's great. Literally everything he puts out, I'm a fan of for sure.
Well, if we get this fire started, maybe we can have some yummy crab.
I've been created solely to feel hate.
Are they doing a dialogue like a
from your neck.
Shakespeare dialogue or whatever?
Now Ethan needs to ask these women the final question.
Are you in this for love, or are you just in this for the money?
genuinely meet and have a good experience.
Oh, for love. The experience. I don't know now.
I'm definitely a lover girl.
Lenny?
It is absolutely going to be a love marriage.
Love marriage.
Can't buy me love.
Oh, she's singing? Get her out. Get her out. I'm not rocking with that.
Okay, Ethan's got to make his decision and propose to whoever he'd like his fake wife to be. This is a big moment. Whoever
This
he
is the
chooses
moment.
could
Here we
make
go.
or break his family believing
I don't know
this. And the
who
whole
he's going to
reason
choose. I
he's
think
doing this
the
is 'cause
chick
his
that he was
family is
probably
always
dancing
asking
with is
him when
probably
he's
who
going
it's
to
going to
get
be.
married. He is hoping that this
It's the
shows
Joe
them that
Schmo
he should
show.
move through life at his own pace.
Oh, the Joe
But if he
Schmo
chooses
show?
the wrong girl, they might not believe any of this.
I probably reacted to the same video you're talking about. Now that you say that.
They were great. This is
Joe
I gotta make a decision like right now, right?
Can't type, damn.
I just want to say before
Yeah,
I make my decision.
I feel like I watched this on.
Seriously. Like, it was so hard for me to make a decision. I said I was going to choose everybody, but there's only one girl that I would pick marry out of everyone here. And,
Oh shit.
Kendall, will you?
Was this the girl he was dancing with, chat?
Yes, in the Taco Bell.
Oh my
We have our fake bride, which
Was
means
this
now
who he
it's
was
just
talking
the
to?
easy part,
Or
planning
dancing
an
with?
entire wedding. Luckily for Ethan, I am married, which legally makes me an expert on weddings. So I'm going to be Ethan and Kendall's wedding coordinator.
We don't really have a budget in mind.
There's no...
Anything goes.
It goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're saying that because I'm paying for everything. Ethan already bought a $500 suit.
Yeah, me
instead of
neither.
renting one. But he said his plan is just to return it tomorrow. I told him that is not how suit stores work, but he seems very confident, so I guess we'll see.
Have y'all ever heard of a wedding content creator before?
Wedding
So like, say if
content
someone showed
creator.
up to your wedding and was just like, it's kind of like about me.
Are you saying you're doing this? You're going to be a wedding content creator?
If it were up to me, then yes.
So I will be running the production, and Drayton is going to
Like
flip
their
farm and try
wedding
to go viral.
photographers,
We don't know it right now, but one of these
or what?
clips is about to become the biggest thing that we have ever posted. This might be the most viral thing that we ever post.
They're reporting it.
Yeah, true. As a blonde guy,
Next day,
true.
and Ethan
A
called the
lot of
suit
dudes
store
can't
to
pull
see
it
if
off.
he can return it, but he ripped off all the tags, and of course they wouldn't let him. So that is $500 already spent on this video. But turns out Ethan's mom is coming into Austin today. We had no idea that this was going to happen, but Ethan is saying that we have to take advantage of this. He came up with an idea to bring his mom over to his
Roger
apartment and
Whittaker?
stage a meeting between her and Kendall. So we had Kendall come over so we can quickly put together a plan. We went over some made-up relationship details, started recording on the hidden cameras, and then Ethan left to go pick up his mom and bring her here. Let's see if we can convince her that he
Oh,
is
is
in
this
a
like the first
relationship
meeting?
with someone he met yesterday.
Hey, so the restaurant called me. They were like, can y'all push it to 8:30? And I was like, all right, that's fine. And they're like, we have a table here that wants it.
What are we gonna do till then?
We can just go back to my apartment.
Before we get there, I'm gonna do
We're watching Ryan Trahan right now.
Nebraska. I'm determined to get joyride in every state.
Wow, you're watching our competitors.
With mustaches and beards, or just beards look way better? Yeah, for sure. No, I 100% agree. I cannot grow neither, so.
How many million?
You know.
Come on.
Okay, Ethan and his mom
Give
are
me
on
like
the way
10
back
years,
here.
though.
Kendall
Give me like
is
10 years, maybe I
having
can grow
mixed
something.
feelings about having to meet and lie to Ethan's mom, which I totally understand. The problem is Ethan's family watches most of these videos, so he is worried that they're just immediately gonna know that this is all fake. Also, Ethan's dad was actually my basketball coach back in
Hell
high
yeah.
school, and I can say from experience that the
Those look
guy
like the High School
loves the
Musical,
plays. He's not just a master at running them, but also stopping them. So yeah, this is gonna be insanely
Uniforms.
difficult to pull off.
Troy
If we
Bolton.
can get Ethan's mom to think that he is actually dating Kendall, then we have a chance. We went back to the studio to hide and wait, and soon after, Ethan and his mom arrived back at his apartment.
Okay, so this girl that I've been talking to, she's gonna come pick up this pan thing over there.
What?
'cause
And this is his
she just, I
mom,
forgot,
yeah?
She just texted me and asked if she could come pick it up.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. She's nice.
With that, Ethan sent Kendall's cue, so she is heading over there.
She's gonna come in and she's gonna give him like a kiss on the cheek, maybe the lips, and the mom's gonna be like, "What the
a
fuck?"
live feed of Ethan and his mom over there. Kendall's on her way.
You didn't tell me
it
about
might take
this.
her a minute to get over there, but luckily while I wait, I can browse whatnot.
What does she do?
She she has like a bakery. So she like bakes stuff. Yeah, so she has like more.
She owns a bakery?
I think. I'm telling you, like we've gone on like It's not too serious, but I don't
It's not
know.
too serious, but we are getting married
We'll
in
see.
3
We're just
weeks.
taking it slow.
It's not too serious.
We'll see.
Whatnot is the #1 live stream shopping app where you can auction for vintage clothes like vintage jeans, collect trading cards like Pokemon, find rare sports memorabilia like this jersey. The variety of categories is immeasurable. You can access all these. Almost there, so it is time to lock in. This could
Random
make or
question,
break
have
the
you ever
entire
watched Ted?
operation.
Yes, I love Ted.
Oh.
Ted is awesome. I have not. I'm gonna pre-fire your question. I have not seen the TV show,
I'm Kendall.
but I
Nice to meet you.
I do love Ted and Ted 2.
Tell me so much about you.
Seth MacFarlane just is
sorry.
like
I'll
solid.
just grab it for you. What time is your sister's thing?
I think it's happening pretty soon.
Big American Dad guy.
I heard
Also,
it's
speaking
your early
of.
birthday.
Yeah, thank you.
Are you a Taurus? My sister's a Taurus.
Yeah.
So I'm an Aries, so my birthday was April 11th.
Oh, okay.
Kind of
So,
tense
yeah,
a
I
little
forgot
bit
that April's
of a
like
conversation.
half and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you give off Taurus vibes or?
half. I don't even know.
Well, I'm a cake decorator, so like it's a busy time of year for cakes. I'm like, what?
I love cake. Cake is like my favorite.
I like cake. Cake is like my
Mother's Day's coming up.
favorite. Yeah,
I know.
we're
Where's Coach
so
Harper?
fucked.
He's at a baseball game, right? Yeah, but he couldn't come down.
I've seen both movies, but I like the TV show and TV show more.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice
More than
meeting
both
you.
of them.
Well,
The
you guys
movies are great
enjoy
though.
it.
Interesting.
Fine.
I'll have to
Okay,
low-key
alright,
check
see
those
you later.
out because I remember when they announced it and I was like very excited, but
she's cute.
I never got around to watching
Yeah,
the
she's very
TV.
sweet. I told you.
She bought it. Hopefully she talks to the rest of Ethan's family and the word spreads so that they all believe the wedding.
Hell yeah.
Take that out, for God's sake.
What happened? What happened?
We spent a few days researching and
I
booking
totally
the
missed
wedding
that.
venue. There aren't many
I don't know what
photos
they were
of this
talking
one,
about.
and I don't think it's an actual wedding venue, but it's in budget. Hopefully it works. We ordered a wedding cake, bought some decorations, and rented Kendall's dress. And I am shocked to say that we actually broke a world record doing this wedding. This is the first time in
World
human
record doing the
history
wedding?
that the groom's suit costs more than the bride's
John in the
dress.
TV
I
show
have
pisses me
contacted
off.
Guinness Book of
Yeah,
World Records,
I
and
feel like I
hopefully we have
saw
our
a
boy
clip
Ethan
of
in there soon.
him,
But it's the
and
day
it was
before the big
like-
wedding, and there is a problem.
Yeah, I mean, it just seemed like a random dude trying to copy Mark Wahlberg. You know, which probably is exactly what was happening,
Of course,
to be
the day
honest.
before I
But
attempt one of the biggest
yeah, it was.
things that
I
we've
don't know. It
ever
wasn't
done in
very
a video.
convincing that it was
is
the same
raining
character,
so
but
hard
it's
we might have
Ted,
to
so
cancel
you know
it.
whatever.
And I already know who's behind this. Head KVU meteorologist and my arch nemesis, Hunter Williams. Me and this clown share the same name, but unfortunately, he is more famous than me because his audience is the entire population of Austin, which is
Oh, they're from
now
Austin?
1,011,000
Austin's booming.
people. He's growing stronger. My life's purpose is to be the most famous Hunter Williams in Austin, Texas. I recently went on the news to debate him, and he destroyed me on live TV.
Like
but
the
I haven't
actor's
given up
potential?
yet. Subscribe so I can reach 1 million subscribers and defeat him once and for all. The
Oh,
next
I
day
gotcha, I
came,
gotcha.
and
Like
luckily
the
it's
actor has
clear
potential, though? Is
skies,
that what
so
you're talking
we
about?
are all good for the wedding.
'Cause I assume
Better
it's a
luck next
young
time, you
dude.
fuck. We loaded everything up and made our way to the venue.
But it's
Off
a
the bat, dude, this
teenager,
venue
right? Or is it like a
insanely
kid?
nice. It's romantic.
I feel like I saw a
elegant.
teenager
You can
maybe
literally
in
smell the
a
love in the
Ted
air.
show.
Unfortunately, love smells exactly like spring.
Dude, this looks fire.
Pain by the time we got here, but we did.
Okay.
This would be a cool
No,
venue.
but actually,
not
this
gonna
place
lie.
is perfect. If we can decorate it right.
Damn,
this
she already got the
wedding
wedding
is
dress
going to
on?
look
What the hell?
incredibly real.
What is this place?
That's what I'm saying. Look at the water
It's a
running.
babbling brook over here, bro.
Yes. Yes.
What is this?
So Ethan's family will not be coming to the wedding. They live 7 hours away, and there's just no way to get them here. Also, it just would not be convincing. I think they would immediately know that this is all fake. It's more convincing if it's framed as him going off and eloping
John
with
the
just
show
a few friends
fumbles
there
so
to support
bad.
him. Our plan is to
Damn,
capture
man.
super
Yeah, I need to-
realistic
I need to
photos
give that a
and
watch.
videos
I need
that
to
he
give
can
that a
post
watch, I'm not
online
gonna lie.
and show his family to convince them. It is crazy to think about it now. We thought we were
But
just
yeah, I love
tricking
it. Is
one
it Seth
family
MacFarlane
with this
still doing
wedding.
the Ted
We do not
voice? It
realize
is, isn't
that
it?
We are actually tricking
see it being his
millions
idea.
of people online.
Honestly,
I'm stressing right now. There's just so much.
the whole
to do
like the whole
still.
show.
Yeah, so
but
we
I
only
don't
have
know.
this venue booked for a total of 3 hours. So
But
this is
I-
going to be
as
an
far as Seth
insanely tight
MacFarlane was, I'm a
production. All
huge
of our
American
friends
Dad
that are the
guy.
guests are gonna
Loved
start
American
arriving
Dad.
in 1 hour, which means
Still do.
somehow in the next
Yes, and
60
Seth.
minutes
Nice,
we need
nice.
to turn this empty
I assume he
venue
just sounds the
into a
exact same.
believable wedding so that all these photos and videos look real. Everyone is scrambling to set up,
Well, he sounds
and
nearly the same too.
simultaneously
Okay, I
we are
gotcha.
grabbing photos and videos of the bride and groom getting ready. And while we're getting those, Ethan has an update about his mom.
She was with my sister and my brother-in-law. She was like, "Oh, have y'all heard about Ethan's
Dude, what a haircut this guy's got.
This
He got
is
some aura.
perfect. The word of Ethan dating someone is spreading through the Hartman family.
But he's that
Now, when
blonde
we
dude
post
with the
these photos,
mustache, you know what
there
I'm
is a
saying?
much higher chance that they're actually.
I don't know why
gonna
I'm
do it.
doing
And
this,
when
but
it's
he's the
all
blonde
said
guy
and
with the
done,
mustache.
Hopefully, they'll finally stop asking Ethan, "When are you going to get married?" We just got to make sure this wedding looks legit, and all the decorations and staging are almost done.
It looks so legit.
Dude, that's
It
a
really
tough
does
ass
look
venue.
so
For a fake
real.
wedding,
This
this is
is
a tough ass
insane.
venue. I'm not
I'm,
gonna
like,
lie. I wonder how many
realizing, like,
people they're
what's
gonna
happening
have
I
at the
know.
wedding.
It's all coming together, and we got our full wedding team. Photographer, Hayden, who is actually the editor for the channel. Videographer,
yeah.
my wife, Carrie, who is insisting she is not wearing white to a wedding.
Are you wearing white?
No, it's cream.
I think it's white.
Oh, come on. That's the
Bridal
same
party,
shit.
Emily, who is
That is
Kendall's
the
friend,
same
and
shit.
Jaden, who was actually at the auditions.
Got a number for me, boy?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's fine.
And our friend Ryan, who is officiating the wedding. He is not a minister or anything
Hell
like
yeah.
that. He's
What a
never
beard.
done
That
this
guy's
before.
got a nice
Are you
beard. That guy's
ordained
a
or no?
fire beard. No hair, though. I feel it.
No, Ryan is not. He is not ordained. This will not be a real marriage.
The
We ran through a
Galactic.
quick rehearsal, and I think Ethan's nerves are starting to show a bit.
It's his first kiss.
This is
Hell
my
yeah.
first kiss, actually.
Hell yeah, man.
I
Is
go
that your
here,
favorite
you go
TV show, you
here.
think?
Okay.
The other hand, wherever,
Yeah, right there.
and then kiss.
Yeah.
I do like the humor, though. It's
Guests
fantastic
are already
humor. At least the
starting to
movies,
arrive,
from what
which
I
means
remember.
we have to start soon, whether we're ready or not. But there's a role that we are missing, and I want to ask my friend Brad if he's down to do it.
Do you want to walk the bride down the aisle?
He's asking his
Yes, I
day
would you
of.
do
Hell
that?
yeah.
Okay.
So Drayton is still doing his wedding content creator stuff, where he's gonna try to get some clips to make the wedding go viral.
yeah, it's
I
solid.
do
The
not
humor-
know
the humor's
what he
good.
has planned,
The humor's
but he
very
brought his own
good.
cameraman, our friend Vishnu, to film all his clips. And just as we're about to start, I saw them practicing some things.
And that's when you're gonna release all the bees.
What?
Got it?
What are you doing?
Say what?
You're doing bees?
What about that? What about bees?
What
You're
about
doing
these?
bee. You're gonna have bees out here?
Oh no, it's all good.
Favorite live action show? Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
all the cameras are rolling and the guests are
I
seated.
gotcha. I'm a big
Everybody
live
here
action
knows
guy.
that
I
this is
actually
fake, but we're gonna
struggle
post
to
all these
watch
photos and
more
videos
animated
online,
stuff,
so
to
we
be
have to make
honest.
sure
Like
that
Clone
everyone
Wars
here
is
looks
like
convincing, and that includes the guests.
Clone
So
Wars
I
are like
told them to react how
Avatar,
they would in a normal wedding, to try their best to not laugh at
The Last
anything. This has
Airbender
to
are
look
like
real,
the
and
two
if
that
in
come to
every
mind as
photo
far
and video
as
clip
like
there's someone
animated
laughing in
stuff.
the background,
I know Clone
that's-
Wars is like 3D
that's a big
animation,
deal.
but
Also, we only have about an
just
hour
stuff
and a
that's like
half
not live
left
action.
until we have to leave the venue, so we really
Like
can't afford
favorite
to mess
TV
up when we
shows
start.
gotta be
Okay,
like The
here we
Walking
go.
Dead.
The
Love The
fake
Walking Dead.
wedding
Like that's
of
my.
Ethan and
I could watch
Kendall.
that shit over and over again. Dude, this is a good like.
Okay, go ahead, friend. No, left on the ramp. Yeah.
They didn't even fucking rehearse the wedding. They didn't do a rehearsal. They're just getting married.
I went the wrong way.
And everybody's seen.
In! He's getting cold feet. This is so serious.
Oh
That
my
start.
Lord.
But Ethan finally figured out where to go. We each made our way down the aisle, making sure to grab some pictures as we go.
You felt like a deep hatred for The Walking Dead as a child for some reason? Nah, man.
Now that we're lined up, we
why?
are ready for the
Why?
bride to
Why
make
didn't you
her
like The
entrance.
Walking? Like you didn't
First,
like the
Ethan needs
show,
one final
or
touch.
was it something about the show? Was it the gore in the show?
You
Because
rub
I
this under
started
your
watching
eyes
it. I'm
and it turns them a
23.
little bit, so that
I
your
started
eyes
watching The
water, and it
Walking
looks like you
Dead
have real
like
tears.
right
A
before
little bit goes a
season
long way
5
with
came
this
out. I was catching up on Netflix because it was on Netflix.
Everyone, please
And I watched the first 4 seasons like very quickly. And so when season 5 came out, I started watching it on TV in fictional media. Can't remember why. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I don't know what it is about The Walking Dead, but I just
Who gives us
love
something to do with this man?
The Walking Dead.
For family and I do.
It's so good. The first really like damn near 8 seasons. Like I'll go all the way to say 8. A lot of people say like the first 5 to 6. I'll say like 8.
My eyes, I
really
can't
like
see anything, bro. I can't see anything.
It does drag on a little
Thank
bit in
God
the
we
last
can
couple of
reset and
seasons.
edit
I'll
the
say
wedding
last
video.
like 2
But we gotta keep the
seasons.
show moving. We won't
it
have
drags
time
on.
for more pauses. Everything looks super real so far. Everyone in the crowd is keeping a straight face for the most part. We just gotta keep it up.
Yo, we got any new chatters? Me and my guy,
Today we
Gubby, just
witnessed
in here
the
chatting it
love
up.
that Ethan and Kendall have built over the past few days. Marriage is more than a formal exchange of vows, and it's not clean. It's not perfect. It's
I think
not
I'll try
always
that sometime,
romantic.
but I'm more interested in the old
Sometimes
Telltale game.
love looks
I
like
thought
sitting
about
in
playing that on
silence after a
stream
long
actually.
day.
Yeah, I was between oh shit.
okay?
Yo, hold on, I want to re-see that. It was between doing Alien Isolation and the Walking Dead Telltale game because I love the Walking Dead, but I decided to go Alien
Friends
Isolation.
and family, today we witness the love.
I'll have to do the Telltale game because I really don't know. Like I know, like the storyline in season 1, because I watched PewDiePie play it like way like probably 10+ years ago when he played it. So I know how season 1 ends, but like beyond season 1, I know there's like a younger kid that Clem kind of takes under her wing. But other than that, that's kind of all I got, to be honest. Very big fan of Minecraft story mode, so I think I'd like the Telltale Batman games. Yeah, I heard the Batman game's super good too. Alien Isolation 2 soon too. Yeah. Which I didn't even know. I just started streaming Alien Isolation. The VOD's on YouTube. Didn't even know anything about the second game coming out, but I remember it was a good horror game. So I've never played it. I don't know what to expect. I'm like 2.5 hours in or something like that. So we're either gonna do another stream of that part 2, or maybe tomorrow, but probably Tuesday if I had to guess. So. I don't know, man, but I'm liking it so far. It's pretty good.
Which the bride and groom have written
And
themselves.
I totally missed that
They
part. I
did not
rewinded.
write these
We'll let it go.
themselves. They have never seen these before.
Me first. Ethan. Have a great summer.
But yeah, why he looking around? Why he dying to judge? Why he dying to judge, bro? And this guy's holding in his laughter.
I knew you were going to
just
be the
sub to
one
the
for
YouTube.
me.
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it.
I wouldn't have chosen
Catch
really
the
any
VODs
other
over
girl
there,
to
man.
actually be
If
up
you
here.
can't
I
tune
think
into the stream, you
maybe?
know. But yeah, like I said, I
This
was only
reminds
doing
me of that
YouTube
one
streams
time
for my
I
first
went to
2,
Brookshires with my uncle
and so
Funt.
I decided I'll just start dual streaming to
We got
Twitch.
a 12-pack
so.
of Diet Coke and we dropped
Hell
it.
yeah, man! I appreciate it.
It's okay.
We dropped it in the parking lot. It got everywhere.
What? Yeah, dude.
You're the reason I am alive.
You're the reason
give
I'm
my
alive.
life
They
to you
like
always and
just met
forever.
though, yeah.
I love you so much. No, like,
Slightly dramatic, I think, maybe just a
By
little
the
bit.
power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Ethan, you may kiss your bride.
Incredible! What a great wedding they put on.
It is my honor to present you Mr. and Mrs. Ethan and Kendall Hart.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Oh shit! Why are they stealing? Why are they taking the stage?
I've always loved you, and I think that we should spend our life together. Like, actually, I'm being serious.
Is that fucked up? That's low-key fucked up. You have a guy, you're at your wedding. Who is he? One of your like groomsmen, and he proposes to someone on the other side, one of the bridesmaids, during the wedding. That's fucked up. I think. That's kind of fucked up. He's going not right now, not right now. It's too late, dude.
Oh my God, tonight's about us too.
Yeah.
Oh my God, tonight's about us.
Okay, we got some solid photos of the ceremony. We're just gonna get those staged photos that every wedding has.
Perfect.
Oh my God.
He didn't look
That's
like
way
he
more
loves me.
beautiful than my
I
wedding.
look like I love you.
So
Should we
much
get
more
matching
beautiful. So
tattoos?
much more
I'll get a K on my in the
Yeah.
middle of my neck right here.
I'll get an E on my ass.
What the hell?
God, dude, these look like so real. It's like crazy.
Is this dude even a fucking
While we were
photographer?
taking the photos, everyone was back setting up for the reception so that we can get some pictures and videos of that.
And we got Domino's. That's a
put
W.
your hands together for Mr. and Mrs. Ethan
It was like
and
saying that your
Kendall
birthday is
Hartman.
soon during someone else's birthday, the 10 times worth. Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. 100%. Dude, someone else's birthday. Yeah, no, that is fucked up for sure.
We'll go this way? That way? Right there?
Okay. Oh, he couldn't even finish it, yo. He couldn't even finish it. What the fuck?
All right, that's good.
Can you finish it off? I need to change my keyboard, bro. Hey, man. I'm able to read your shit.
All right, everyone,
I think.
it's that time.
Unless I
We've
misread
got a
something, I don't
speech
even
from
know.
the best man.
Hi, everyone. Wow, what a great speech.
Why are you holding it
Sorry.
like that? Oh, is the
Wedding.
cord short?
I'm Ethan's best man. Me and this
That's
little
it,
pig run
Never mind.
basically grew up together. Sorry. I remember that one time you were dating your ex and you were like, oh, I'll never find anyone like this. I'll never find anyone like this. Well, like, look at you now. You found someone that's about as good. Sorry, Kendall.
Oh, what
Sorry,
the fuck,
is this going
dude?
closer? Bro, I'll be there for the good and the bad.
About as good.
And whenever you have a son, I get to teach him the
If
fundamentals
I'm
of
in the
football,
crowd,
too.
I'm like, dude, this
And
is
I'm
not
holding my
fucking
breath
real.
until that
Like,
day. Only 6
but I'm
more
saying
months.
that thinking it is real, and it's like,
Wait, sorry, did y'all tell people?
this is
So
awful.
if you could go, sorry,
Like,
stop.
holy shit, I
Sorry,
feel
you're all good, brother.
the
Love you,
secondhand
brother.
embarrassment.
Happy birthday, marriage. Sorry. Raise a cup to Kendall and Ethan. To always go in and get it. Sorry.
And he's like doing it in a way where it's like almost
Drayton, that was a beautiful, heartfelt speech. Everyone,
on
I just
purpose?
have one question.
What is love?
Hey!
hell yeah. Hell yeah. Where is like family reactions? I want to see family reactions.
Now they're crafting the post itself. Decided the best move is just
Okay,
to
they're doing
keep it
Instagram
classic with
posts.
the caption.
Okay, okay.
Just the Hartmans 052426. Here's to forever with you. This is gonna go on his Instagram and his Facebook. We are hitting all the demographics with this one.
His primary shit. His primary shit.
There are some people that are gonna see this post but not see the post where you say, hey, I'm just kidding, and they'll always forever think that you're married.
Dude, stop.
Facts,
Hold on.
facts.
I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to do this. Wait. I don't really care about that.
Wait.
Drayton.company. You can book me here. I'll come to your wedding and like make it really fun.
Drake keeps trying to plug his
Hell
wedding
yeah.
content business. Apparently, he made a full.
Let's see the comments.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't.
Put it up. You put it up.
I can't even. I can't. Someone's already Oh, I'm already
What the
Facebook
fuck?
notifications like crazy.
God, people are saying congrats over and over again.
Just a bunch of congrats.
Oh, that's Tucker.
That did not take long at all. Drayton is already getting a call from
Is
one
he
of our
alright?
friends.
Yo. What do you mean? Oh yeah, Ethan, he got married. Yeah. I know. Yeah, what do
He had a
y'all feel about
FaceTime
him
bro
on the
over that
wedding?
shit. He had a FaceTime bro over that shit.
The thing is, I'm like totally with y'all. It was for a video.
Yeah, it's fake.
God, I was nervous, bro. I can't imagine.
I lost another follower. Damn it.
The comments are continuing to pour in, but still no word from Ethan's family.
Let me see
Likely
this
to
shit.
believe all of this. But the clock is ticking. Ethan is getting very nervous for when his family's going to call.
Okay, how long is it?
Yeah, I
been?
just want to see like
20
his
minutes
parents'
now?
reaction,
You're playing
really,
the
and then I'm
waiting
good
game.
on this,
He
to
is
be
getting
honest.
A ton of messages and comments. By now,
Congrats,
it's been
dude.
seen by
Wait, I
a
didn't
lot of
even know you were
people, but
married.
We have no way of knowing if his parents have seen it or not. We're hoping that it's not a situation where they already saw it.
That's all I want to
and
know.
they
I
are
just
so
want to
upset
know
that
what are
they
the
don't even
parents'
call.
reactions. Have they just don't give a fuck.
Come on,
They literally don't care.
www.drayton.company. So you
And this guy's still plugging his shit.
91 views. Some likes are rolling in. This is what for the past 9 minutes. This is what we're seeing. So people believe that I passed.
Together that this is fake, but everybody is completely convinced that this is real. Most of them are insanely confused, mad,
Okay.
or just laughing.
Whatever.
At the fact that Ryan,
We're
a
low-key
fake
gonna move on.
officiant, kept talking after Dre fell. Soon,
We're
tons of
low-key gonna
comments
move on.
started flooding
I'm over
in,
this one.
tagging Matt.
I'm over this one. I don't know about y'all. These other React videos I have are like long as fuck. So we might save them for another day. And I want to do my Star Wars. I got a suggestion real quick. Yeah, what's up? What's going on? Oh, video suggestion? Let me hear it, man. Yeah, man. 11 minutes. Awful. All right, let's do it. Screw it, man. Let's get these minutes in. Yeah, man. I'm over that video. It was a little long for me. by Chasington. Pretty funny, dude. He has bad webcam, but it's on purpose. Hell yeah.
Hi, I love watching slop.
Slop. All right. Lock in. Here we go.
Hi, I love watching slop, and I also like complaining. This video is my magnum opus of everything I've ever loved.
I just wanna feel happy as can be.
A human-headed. The big trend on YouTube are these body cam videos, but I'll also include confession videos and some other kind of loosely connected stuff in this conversation because, I don't know, sue me, and then make a video about it pretending to be a detective.
Jeez. Could she be more cringy?
This genre was kind of pioneered by JCS about 3 years ago. They released these extremely popular videos. You've probably watched them because, you know,
dude,
they're actually
these are always so
very
weird.
well. But in the wake of them, there's channels like Explore With Us or EWU. And I don't want to get into their full history, especially how they used to upload abandoned house tours. But they're just a giant fucking kingpin in this operation.
Loki,
Look at all these channels.
We'll get a Discord
Explore
server
with
going.
Us. EW Crime
We'll
Story
get a Discord
Time,
server,
EW
and we
Crime
need to drop
Vault,
some,
EW History, EW Spanish, EW Portuguese, EW
some videos in
Crew.
there.
Could she be more cringy?
Basically, their whole gimmick is taking public footage of police cases like body cam footage, interrogation footage, court footage. There's more foot and age than a video about Dan Schneider. I'm sorry. And then they put the serious
Cartoon
narrator
Network
guy over it.
In an eerie coincidence, on one of his social media accounts, Brian identifies himself as that stinky boy.
They always list the people who have analyzed the video, but then just start listing shit the criminal might be thinking because they rub their head or something. It's always a self-soothing method.
He starts to cry, but if you're wondering if he's actually upset, notice that he gets distracted and has to brush his hair out of his face.
It feels like it's always jumping to conclusions because there's not actually that much to say over this fucking 3-hour-long confession video. And even then, there's still barely any commentary. I have this problem with a lot of documentaries on YouTube where like 10% will be commentary and then 110% is like archive footage. I don't even know how the fuck that works. There's so many of these Daniel Larson videos from these like fucking lolcow channels I love watching, and they always just play these Daniel Larson like long ass clips. I clicked on the video to get a summary.
Dan Schneider's a
I don't need to see
Nickelodeon
the Daniel
dude that got
Larson
in trouble,
fucking haircut
for,
incident
like,
again.
My inspiration behind this haircut, I wanted it to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And that's what he came out
by
with.
lightning, just like Albert Einstein.
Not to mention, it's just kind of lazy. Like, I know why you do it. It's not for documentation purposes. I probably sound nitpicky as fuck because I am, but it is a big turnoff with these videos. Especially when the subject matter isn't really interesting or throwing and more just sad and depressing. A lot of these thumbnails are very funny. The funniest focus on the villains of the situation and put them in a bad light, but then they want to spice it up and it just becomes weird
switch
and
Twitch
wrong.
accounts?
When a mom discovers her son's horrifying secret, oh, don't tell mom. No parents, no rules. My mom's gonna kill me for this. Is the poor mom in this situation really the most interesting thing going on? They do this a lot where they will just show like the worst case of grieving and shock in these thumbnails, and it just comes off as kind of gross and manipulative. The worst channel in this case is The Misery Machine. I almost don't want to show these in my funny little video, but the titles won't be like The Case of Evil Mr. Bones. Instead, front and center, it's pictures of the victims and like the horrifying ways they died. I know that these stories are important and the awful things should not be swept under the rug, and I also don't really agree with YouTube censorship, but I also don't really think these are being done with the most respect.
This week's episode has been brought to you by Murder by Choice, a fully interactive murder mystery adventure set on a tropical island in modern time. This week's episode has been brought to you by Love and Pies, a free-to-play Merge 2 mobile game that delivers an experience that rivals the excitement of a gripping TV series or a page-turning book.
This week's episode has been brought to you by Lots of Slots, a free-to-play mobile slots game that you can play anywhere and anytime.
When you cut from your story about the worst trauma a human can experience to your shitty like casino slot game on the App Store now.
Any of those work, chat?
Next, I just want to talk about the straight up slop. The videos that compile a bunch of arrests and try to muster up some theme. My genuine favorite video here is when cops face overpowered weapons.
Long story short,
Don't piss off a man who's got nothing left to lose.
This video
Why did
is
that
just
sound like
fun.
Homelander,
there's not a lot
yo?
of serious
Am I
cases
tweaking?
being covered. It's mostly crackheads who like to steal cars, and sometimes you actually learn more information than just what you see in the footage. One of my favorites is where this cop is trying to get like a little fucking tractor thing, and there's like funny montage music over it.
They're
It sounds
fucking
like they're about to
chasing
play like
this guy
fucking
on the
sneaky
tractor. What
snitch
the
over
fuck?
it.
Dude, just sprint. You can't hear it. You can't hear it. What? Oh, is the video too loud? My bad. Is the video way too loud?
At some point, he starts jumping on it and like in front of it and screaming that he's getting ran over. It reads like an episode of Ed, Edd and Eddy. But most of these videos just show like the worst shit imaginable, and like I don't even know how they're
Thank you, Dig. I
monetized.
did not know that.
I'm not saying they shouldn't.
Yeah, the video's loud.
Sometimes. But
Gotcha.
hey, that's just me. But what I think is actually bad is the thumbnails. You got channels named shit like Code Detective Body Cam or some shit where it's just this.
Jeez. Could she be more cringy?
Is that better, chat?
So
Kind of loud, but you just
stupid
need
and
to
funny. They
pause a
always
bit
edit
more. Oh,
guns
I
into
got you. I
them.
got you.
But then I see ones where they edit in actual children. Like, this never happened in the actual footage. That's edited in. That's not fucking good. Most of the time, it's just clickbait shit where they're saying shit that was never said anywhere during the video, and it's just weird, man. The worst I've seen is this thumbnail where they just make up a scenario that
I'm
never
not
happened.
the pilot.
This guy never says this, and he's not hijacking a plane. He
And
was
it's
on
not
a
even
train.
fucking
That
playing.
only made Cody even more erratic. And then he said something to the officers that no one could have expected.
Police car, come on now! I will cut you. I am a suicide bomber.
And then there's
What the
videos like
fuck?
when suspects try to seduce cops, and she's like, "What if I did this?" And it's by fucking Binge Central.
I had one of those that were potentially we were gonna do because it looked interesting. I would like to see what some of the tactics are
Okay. By the way,
for these women that are seducing police officers.
never-
But
never fucking happened.
I
in this
decided not
video.
to put
I
it
have
in.
no idea what relation this woman has to this video. This is like if I made a video called "Watch out, this woman is a fucking scumbag criminal," and then I just used a picture of a random woman I took on the street. These channels start cannibalizing each other and ripping each other off. It's kind of insane. What about this one where the thumbnail shows a completely unrelated guy when cops rescue boyfriends from evil girlfriends? I couldn't
the fuck?
escape her. This
what the fuck is all over his face? Dirt?
related guy when cops rescue boyfriends from evil girlfriends. I couldn't
Blackbeard?
escape her. This guy actually got arrested for trespassing in some random neighborhood. His arrest had nothing to do with some evil girlfriend. It doesn't even make sense as a thumbnail. Why would he be in handcuffs? Why didn't they just use a screenshot that actually made sense? What the fuck is happening? All right, I just want to add a little bit here. I found this channel called Detective Williams. The description is very interesting. Let's just read this here. A retired detective who doesn't like the current state of policing, looking over interrogations and body cam footage.
Yeah.
How much do you want to bet that this
I am
man
a
is
suicide
real
bomber.
detective?
Being a police
Brother.
officer isn't an easy
Brother.
job, as
What?
they're often exposed to all sorts of threats and danger. In today's case, fentanyl.
And then immediately I looked at the newest video, and what's that?
Bingo.
You fucking
This fucking AI.
stole the stupid. You stole that guy's thumbnail. The thumbnail's fucking wrong. That's some random guy. Maybe I'm the real fucking detective. I'm the one who found where this is from. Here's another one with the same idea. This time the thumbnail is way worse. Now maybe if this did actually happen, at least
Dude,
this
he
would be
looks
kind of
fucked.
understandable. But no, it never fucking.
Yeah,
did.
I don't know.
This man never says this in the video. He's not even in the video.
You-
Again, this is just some unrelated
Good
guy
for an
that they
amazing
edited a
reason.
bruise onto and painted him as a sexual assault victim. That's fucked, right? I feel like I'm going insane as I see more and more of these. Even if this guy was a victim in this video, I doubt he would want his face plastered on it. I really question videos that have titles like "Stupid kids think that they can avoid cops shooting them." Like, no doubt, no matter the age, people can do really bad things, but
Yeah.
sometimes they pad them out with these like really small crimes committed by teenagers, and it's like
Smash
I don't know if
Bros. All
anyone
colors.
involved
Dead
would
ass.
agree that posting this for everyone to see would be the best course of action. Hopefully I can find this one, but there was one where it was just like this teenager getting a citation.
Dude, these
because
ones
he had a
piss
gun
me
in his
off.
car.
These ones piss me off the worst. These ones piss me off the worst where it's fucking the kids like he was talking about and they're like, yeah, dude, I'm just minding my fucking business. Why are you coming up to me and all this shit? Like, I seen that one video of that fucking dude with the parking ticket. This cop was like checking out this car. It didn't have tags on it. And this kid comes up, he's probably like 15, talking about, oh well, what's the fucking matter? Like, why you get your foot off the wheel, man? Like, come on, yeah. What the hell? When kids shoot their parent, dude, oh my god, and over some stupid shit too. Like, holy shit, dude. Like amen to all the parents out there, dude. Like, holy hell, man. You never know, like the shit a kid could see online too these days, and then it just like fucking totally warps their view of like reality, and then they could do some crazy ass shit. Yeah, I know. These titles are kind of
top 10 school shooters that were proved wrong in court, and it was like the guy just kept going like, oh, look at this fucking school shooter. I'm glad I'm glad the cops got him.
The officer presses him on this by asking him if he brought the gun to school, and Nolan of course says no.
This genre is so weird to me. I almost want to call it disrespectful. This is kind of in the same group of true crime, but this video really pisses me off.
The worst crimes in human history.
Ducky reacts to the Junko Furuta case. It's the shitty upload of a stream where this guy watches a video explaining one of the worst cases in Japan about a girl who was tortured and killed, and he's going in like full pog on the thumbnail. His chat is telling him to turn it off, and all that he adds is this.
And attracted a lot of attention, which made some people jealous.
Oh no. This is Japan?
Like, yep, that's bad. Of course it's fucking bad.
Or am I tweaking?
At least the original video was educational in some way. You already streamed your reaction. Do you really need to then upload that to YouTube for more money? It feels ghoulish and inhuman. Maybe he meant well or something, but you gotta realize this helps no one but yourself, and I keep seeing reaction videos like these.
She tried to rape me, sir.
Watching the worst.
Am I allowed to say that on Twitch?
I like to suffer.
I don't know.
Oh, I like to suffer. Apparently I do too. This is like that one Germa joke where people keep saying he loves watching car crash compilations, but it's just real. I don't even really have an ending to this. It's just these videos I notice are getting worse. A majority of them are entertaining because of course they are. There are these wild things happening, but a few are just not handled well at all. Yeah, I think it's kind of weird when there's this whole genre on YouTube about investigating grisly murders and crimes when the person uploading them is not professional in the slightest, and they just LARP as a fucking detective. Now, there are plenty of good channels that don't do this clickbait shit. EWU, mostly. There's this channel called Haunted Autopsy, which sounds like a shitty slop channel like fucking Dr. Insanity.
It's the mad scientist's dream.
But no, they actually
make
those
are crazy really channel names, I'm not gonna lie.
Documentaries with a lot of background information and like maps showing exactly what took place where. I don't know, it's just weird. I feel like the best thing these videos do is just shed some light on some cases and show like police corruption, but other than that, that's really it.
Can she be more cringy?
Okay. Solid video, solid watch. All right. We're going to can the reacts for tonight. I want to hop into the Star Wars rankings. We're going to save this one for another day. Let's see. So we did this one, the fast food. That one was a solid one. The wedding one, that was kind of mid. We had the Among Us video. Joe Bart should be the only streamer allowed to react to videos about serious topics like rape and murder. Yeah, he takes it pretty seriously. I don't know Twitch's rules on that stuff though. I'm not gonna lie. I got to do a little more research on stuff like that. Yeah, no, he handles stuff pretty sensitively though, to be honest. For sure. Okay. I am going to change the title real quick. How can I do so quickly? Let's see. Chat, what is our favorite Star Wars movie? What's our top one? Let's do top two. Top one's kind of hard. What's our top one? There we go. Boom. Done. Okay. Joe Bart. Okay, let's do it. So, here's what we got right here. Let me close this one out. I found this one because I have a if I'm being real, I have not truly enjoyed any of the Star Wars movies I have seen so far. Really? Are you talking about all time or just the Disney ones? Because then, you know, there's but I have not seen anything except for the prequels, Clone Wars movie, and the Mandalorian. Oh, so you haven't seen the original trilogy? You haven't seen the original trilogy of you know, of films from the 70s and 80s? No go. We're gonna break them down. If you want a, I have strong opinions though. I'll say that I have strong opinions on some of the stuff that Disney's done since buying Lucasfilm. So oh yeah, that's right. I forgot chronological order. Yeah, so I wanted to do this because I haven't actually done this before. I just kind of say whether something is good or bad, and then that's kind of the end of everything for me. But I actually want to go through it, and this one has a didn't watch box because some of these I haven't watched. Like they have the Star Wars sequel, like cartoons and stuff like that, and I just haven't seen those because we'll get into how I feel about sequel trilogy later on. Grew up watching Young Jedi Adventures and eating Arby's. Yeah, come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, I could, you know, give me an Arby's like fried chicken sandwich or something, man. But I ain't watching no Star Wars Resistance or Jedi Adventures, man. So we're gonna go ahead. We're just gonna get some of these out of the way. Haven't seen that. Star Wars Resistance, I have not seen that. And Star Wars Forces of Destiny, I have not seen these. And then I also have not seen the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. I will watch that. I'm just not going to the theater to watch that, unfortunately. So we'll go ahead and get into this. I guess we can kind of I'm going to start with my S tier, actually. I want to start with my S tier because I think it'll be the easiest to kind of just get the ball rolling on some of this stuff. And then we can kind of get into the what's better than what later on down the line. So I'm looking for it right now. Where's my episode 3 Revenge of the Sith? Boom, S tier. Revenge of the Sith is the best piece of Star Wars that there is. You can watch that movie without having seen the rest of the other stuff, I think, and just really enjoy your experience watching it. Yeah, it might seem a little out of context for you considering the first 2 episodes and then the Clone Wars TV show, but overall, like this movie is just so peak. And then also, I wanted to pop this up too. I actually got to meet Hayden Christensen and Ahsoka. This was in Washington D.C. I got to talk to them. Watched Resistance as a little kid on Disney XD, and I remember it being peak fiction. Really, that surprises me. I'm not gonna lie. That really does surprise me. But these were super cool people. I love Hayden. I had action figures of Hayden when I was a little kid from Revenge of the Sith and stuff like that. So yeah, man. But that was in Washington D.C. Got to chat with them for a little bit. It was cool. It was cool. So yeah, Revenge of the Sith #1, 110%. Number 2. Let me just go ahead and look for it real quick. Star Wars Clone Wars. We talked about it earlier in stream. Really fleshes out Anakin as a character too. Like that's the thing that people say is like, oh, he's not his turn to the dark side was too quick. Like you hear that a lot with Anakin, which I don't really think is the case because you like there's 3 movies about it. For sure. And it starts when he's like 10 years old to when he's 22 in episode 3. So this, for those people, that kind of fleshes that issue out. And then also, it's just a good show. Like it goes into some of the inner politics of the Clone Wars and stuff like that. It's just a good, it's just a super good show overall. 7 seasons. That last season was so freaking good. I think the first few seasons are a little too kid friendly, but I think it evens out near the end for sure. But yeah, my other S tier for sure. Where's she at? Empire Strikes Back is probably the best sequel movie of all time. Maybe that or Terminator 2 is like the best sequel movie ever. I'm privy to Star Wars, so I'll give it to Empire. But this is it's a peak movie. You have I don't want to rehash all the movies because we'll be here forever. But this is a solid movie. Those are my 3 S tiers, I think. Right? And we'll just start from here now. And then we'll go down the list. But Star Wars Acolyte, F tier. I'm going F tier. Star Wars Acolyte. This movie broke so much canon that was already established. Or you could say it wasn't established, whatever. Some people won't say that, but like stuff that we had once thought about the Star Wars universe, this TV show totally fucking broke a lot of it. The whole idea, like the thing that comes to mind is like the number one issue was like, okay, you have these 2 daughters or whatever, the daughter that was born from the Force, right? And then that totally takes away from Anakin's arc because that was his whole gimmick. Like he is the chosen one. Like that's what he is. Like he's Jesus Christ, right? He, his mother was Mary in a sense, Shmi Skywalker. There was no father, you know what I mean? And then the Jedi had never heard of this before, and Qui-Gon was very adamant. This kind of like almost tried the same thing for some reason. First few seasons of Clone Wars were some baby shit, and then Ahsoka just genocides a whole village on screen with no censorship. Yeah. So it kind of starts out really, really childish, and then I think it comes into its own. But yeah, Clone Wars is solid, man. Clone Wars is solid. But Acolyte, I'm going F tier. 110%. It might be, no, it's not the only F tier here, actually. It's not the only F tier. Might I add, it's a Disney Star Wars project. Let's see. Tales of the Underworld. Tales of the Underworld. I'm just mentally recapping this, actually. Tales of the Underworld with Asajj, and then I don't think there was Dooku episodes here. No, that's Tales of the Jedi. I'm gonna go C tier. Tales of the Underworld. There's some episodes about Asajj Ventress, and then I think it's Cad Bane. Were the other ones. And they were good. They were good. I think the animated Star Wars stuff that Disney does is like easily some of their best stuff. I like 100% their best stuff. They did the season 7 of the Clone Wars. They did Tales of the Jedi. They did Tales of the Underworld. But yeah, we're good on Tales of the Underworld right there. Tales of the Jedi. I'm gonna go A tier. Tales of the Jedi. This is really good stuff. I'm not gonna lie. This is Count Dooku and Ahsoka were your 2 people for this. And just giving Dooku that context to him before, really during his transition, and a little bit before too, in that first episode where he's kind of like on that planet that's very run down because their senator was neglecting the town and all that stuff. So what happened to the YouTube stream? Are we still up on YouTube? What? As such, viewers will experience. Okay. Whoa. Anyway, back to it. Yeah, so you have Dooku on the Underworld where the senator was he just realized a lot of the corruption. And then the Ahsoka episodes, and one of them takes place after Revenge of the Sith. One of them takes place during the movie also, at Padme's funeral. And it kind of just gives you a little perspective on how Ahsoka, what she's up to post Revenge of the Sith after Padme's funeral, and then also kind of gives you context for her power level, facing off against that Inquisitor. We've seen it in Rebels, but this is another one. It kind of just builds on it. Episode 1, Phantom Menace. I'm gonna go A tier. I'm not doing these in order, like per row, but we'll go with the lettering, right? We'll go with the lettering. Phantom Menace is a great start to the trilogy. I think chronological order probably is the way to watch Star Wars. That's how I would tell someone to watch it. I have heard, you know, oh, watch 4 and then watch 5 and then watch 1, 2, 3 in the Clone Wars and then watch 6 and stuff like that, which is a cool viewing order. But I think if you don't know that Anakin is Darth Vader, I think that's almost just as good of a like, oh my gosh moment versus the whole I am your father thing, because you know, a lot of people probably already know that, especially 40 years after the movie has come out. But so I think the episode 3, like, henceforth you shall be known as Darth Vader. Like, that's tough. And then you see all the reaction videos on like TikTok and stuff too, where it's like, oh shit, like they look over at, you know, whoever's recording, they're like, no fucking way, like he is the big bad, like holy hell, you know what I mean? Gubby's on Bad Batch. We're good. He's past all this stuff. But yeah, episode 1's a good start. And then also you have Duel of the Fates too. Duel of the Fates is fucking fantastic, man. Duel of the Fates is so good. Probably a top 5 lightsaber duel in the whole saga, I think, for sure. Episode 2, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and put this in front of episode 1. Episode 2, you know what? I'm actually gonna put episode 2 in S tier. I love episode 2. Anakin and Padme are falling in love. And it's just, you have the whole Clone Wars that kicks off, which picks up in episode 3, and then, you know, throughout Star Wars as well. What's going on with my bitrate? Are we totally cooked right now? What's going on? It's kind of pissing me off. Buffering for users. Anyway, something's up with, we might have to end stream after this because my bitrate's just totally taking a shit right now. But anyway, sleepy as fuck. I'm barely listening. Okay, I got you. Yeah, but I'm gonna go episode 2 S tier for sure, and then Tales of the Empire. So you have Grievous and you have Ahsoka's friend. I'm blanking on her name. I'm not gonna lie. I'm blanking on her name. But she was the one who like told on Ahsoka in that arc. I'm gonna go A tier, Tales of the Empire. I'm gonna go A tier here. It's solid. Bad Batch. Gubby's watching Bad Batch. I'm rocking with the Bad Batch. Man, I'm not gonna spoil anything for the Bad Batch, but I'm actually gonna go B tier for Bad Batch. I was gonna go A tier, but I'm gonna go B tier. I don't think the Bad Batch holds up against some of those other stuff. I think it's kind of, I don't know if they're gonna do another season of that or not. Probably not. But yeah, I don't know. I'm going B tier for Bad Batch. I really enjoy the whole Camino stuff because you really get into like what was going on, and then also like the overall transition from clones to like enlisted stormtroopers, which is super cool to see. That's a period of Star Wars that's very underexplored, and I am glad that Disney's taking time to really flesh out that time period, because there's like 20 or 30 years between episodes 3 and 4. And I think that's where they're going to make a lot of their money at, is fleshing out those in-between areas. Like if we could get a Vader film, like a rated R Vader film, between 3 and 4, where we see like a prime Darth Vader, like we did in the malls, mother tit, honestly, because the sequels were fucking trash, which we'll get into, spoiler alert. And then yeah, I think it would absolutely, if Mando, you know, didn't turn out to be all that good, then I think of a Darth Vader movie that's rated R and we could really, you know, show some shit off. I think that could be really, really cool. But yeah, we'll go B tier for Bad Batch. The Maul Shadow Lord show, which just wrapped up last month, I'm gonna go A tier. That show was fucking amazing. I don't know. I'll actually hold off on spoilers for that one because that one is actually relatively new. It just ended last month. But that is a fantastic TV show, and they should do more stuff like that. Like I said, their animated stuff is always just so damn good. Their animated stuff is so damn good. And the finale for Maul Shadow Lord was amazing. And I genuinely can't wait for the second season. Genuinely cannot wait for the second season. Hold on, let me refresh this page real quick. But yeah, it was very good, and I can't wait for another one. And then that's gonna like bleed into Solo too, and we'll kind of see how he ended up where he was in his Solo preview that we kind of got teased, but they didn't end up doing another movie. Which leads us to Solo. And I'm gonna go C tier for Solo. I'm gonna do C tier for Solo because it's hard to recast Harrison Ford, which I think they did a decent job at. It's gonna be hard to get a 1-to-1 there, and then also, it was considered a bad movie because of the box office ratings were bad. But that's just because it came out a few months after The Last Jedi. Like it was like 8 months after The Last Jedi, and so this movie totally tanked in theaters, which is unfortunate. But I think that had a little bit to do with why it didn't get the love that it got, which is, again, unfortunate because they had 3 movies for Solo planned. They had a trilogy planned, which I'm noticing is a trend. They plan a trilogy and then they do some other shit instead, outside of the sequel trilogy. But which leads me to the next TV show, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I was so fucking excited for Obi-Wan Kenobi to come out. I was incredibly excited for Obi-Wan because we have Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor reuniting on a project for the first time since 2005, since Revenge of the Sith. So I was extremely hyped for this TV show. I was super hyped. And then they had Liam Neeson in it. They had Qui-Gon come back. So I'm just gonna keep it a buck for this. There's some cool moments throughout Obi-Wan Kenobi, but episodes 1 through 5 were just mediocre. They were just mediocre. I'm not gonna lie. The finale really gives this show everything it has. I'm not gonna lie. That Obi-Wan and Darth Vader final battle is amazing. It was really a lot, like, you know, not everything you could ask for, but it was like a lot of the stuff that you would want out of that fight. That final you know, conversation that they have was just really good. And then the whole lighting that they did with the lightsabers and how when it was more so Anakin speaking to Kenobi, it was the blue on his face, and then when he, oh my god, excuse me, and then when he was Vader again, when he was in Vader mode, the light went back to red. And then Ewan McGregor went on like Saturday Night Live or something and said, "Oh, we actually didn't plan that. That was just kind of how we were moving the swords," which is like, oh my god, are you serious? Like, I almost didn't want to hear that, but it turned out good. So that last episode is everything for Kenobi. I'm not gonna lie, and you know, there's some good moments sprinkled throughout, but overall, I'm gonna go Kenobi. High C tier, low B tier. We'll place it there for now. Okay. Andor. Andor didn't perform great, I don't think. Maybe it did. Very excited for the original trilogy because the characters look really fun and interesting. Yes. It's just an exciting. It's almost like I don't know how to like describe it exactly, but like almost like coming to age kind of movies, like Luke Skywalker, especially in episode 4. Like, he's just a very fun, bubbly character, and then you get to see his transformation to episode 6, which it's just a good character arc. Yeah, original trilogy is amazing. It's classic. I'll say that. It's classic. But Andor, I don't remember the exact viewing info for Andor. But if it was bad, it's because there's no Force users in Andor. Andor overall is a fantastic TV show. It is a fantastic TV show. It kind of gets back to what Star Wars is about, and people, you know, don't like politics, don't like talking about politics these days, but that's what Star Wars is. It's galactic politics. That's what it has always been. It was like that in the original trilogy, and it was like that in the prequel trilogy. Heavier in the prequel trilogy, but like, you know, it was still like that overall. And that's where I think the sequels lack. I guess some of the soul almost is that there's no politics. There's a little bit of politics in episode 7, but beyond that, you don't really get any. So Andor, I'm gonna go B tier. Andor, I'm gonna go B tier with Andor. I highly recommend watching Andor. It's like spy movie Star Wars. It's great. And then that same character shows up in Rogue One. So it's just even better, backstory, right? Star Wars Rebels. Star Wars Rebels is fantastic. I won't say, well, let me not say fantastic. It's very good. It's very good Star Wars. I'm going to go A tier off rip. Below these other ones for me personally, because the animation style is different from that of these other ones. The other ones follow suit. They're Clone Wars style animation. And Rebels, maybe it had to do with something around the time that it was made, but Rebels is just a different style, and it kind of irks me a little bit. Not that the stories are bad or anything, but we get Ahsoka back in Rebels, and then we're introduced to new characters. We see Grand Admiral Thrawn first off in a TV show, and then like I said, Ahsoka, new characters, Ezra Bridger. He's somewhat of a compelling character. It's just a good show overall. There's a lot of filler TV in here, but that's because it was originally designed for kids, and then it fed into the larger overall story. We'll go ahead and do Ahsoka next, because Ahsoka is kind of like the live action continuation of Rebels. And I'm gonna say I'm biased here because Hayden Christensen is in Ahsoka, and that episode I fucking loved. I'm gonna go Ahsoka A tier above Rebels. A lot of people would disagree with that, I think, but I don't care. Ahsoka was good. That episode, with her and Hayden in the World Between Worlds was awesome. I really liked that. It was just a great sequence. Her fighting him, different versions of him. It was super cool. And then outside of that, the storylines outside of just that episode that I'm talking about were awesome. Her duel with Baylan Skoll, everything like that, and then it actually felt like it was kind of leading into something, which I hope it does lead into. Maybe we get an adaptation of the Thrawn novel trilogy, in a movie to kind of fill the gaps between 6 and 7, if they're gonna, really solidify the sequel trilogy as we move forward with Star Wars. Rogue One, I'm gonna go. I actually haven't seen Rogue One in a little bit, but I'm gonna go A tier. A tier Rogue One. I really like Rogue One. Rogue One, Andor was made after, but it's a prequel. Rogue One is very, very solid. It's about the Death Star plans, right? And the team of rebels that helped get them to the point where they are in A New Hope in episode 4. And it leads directly into A New Hope. You end one movie and you start the next, you can do. So if anybody's going to plan on watching the original trilogy, I highly recommend watching Andor, then watching Rogue One, and then right after you watch Rogue One, like Rogue One credits roll, watch A New Hope right after that. But yeah, it's a great movie. I wish they did more stuff like this. Just fleshing stuff out, giving backstories to stuff. Good ones at that, by the way. Because there's some in here that are not. But yeah, let's move on. A New Hope. We'll do A tier with A New Hope, and we'll go like, I don't know. We'll go like right here with A New Hope. A New Hope is Star Wars. Before it was called A New Hope, it was just called Star Wars, and that's where everything started. So you got to give episode 4 its flowers. Yeah, and you just have good performances. It's a fun movie. It's a really fun movie. And I think it's even better having seen this other stuff prior to watching A New Hope. So if you are watching it in chronological order, I think the payoff watching those movies are gonna be pretty fulfilling. Return of the Jedi. You know what? I'm gonna go S tier for Return of the Jedi. This is probably the end of my S tier. Seeing what we have left, this is probably the end of my S tier. These 5 projects are my S tier. But Return of the Jedi, that is the end of the saga, as far as I'm concerned. That is the best way to end a movie trilogy, 110%. And if you were gonna go off of that one, you know, into the future, considering the timeline, we'll get into these other movies in a minute. But it's just a great way to end the trilogy off for sure. Mandalorian. This one's tricky because there's some seasons of Mandalorian that are really good, and then there's a season of Mandalorian that's not so good. It was kind of a letdown. Not to say it was completely trash, but it was it's a little bit of a letdown, you know, especially compared to what we had in the first 2 seasons. But I'm gonna give it a break. I'm gonna go low A tier because I remember that season 2 finale of Mando, and it was just peak fucking cinema. Like, it was amazing. And it was refreshing too. It was like a project that was like after Return of the Jedi, and we got to see what the galaxy looked like post Empire, and how, yeah, the Emperor's gone and Vader's gone, but like the Emperor's still around, remnants are still around. And then, you know, that's really the route they should have went. With maybe the sequel trilogy, and instead of just saying the Empire is back and they're back in full power, they're back in full force already, and you have no fucking inclination as to why that is. You kind of just jump into episode 7. We'll rate episode 7 next, but you kind of just jump into episode 7, and it's like, okay, we're right back where we started with Luke, with Rey, with this chick named Rey on a completely identical planet, and then Jakku and Tatooine are just sand planets. They're just sand planets, and they're the same thing essentially, and they're like wearing the same type of clothes, and they both don't live with their parents, and yeah, it's just like, and then they leave this planet on the Millennium Falcon, and then, you know, they're with Han Solo, and they have plans to blow up this planet-killing weapon that's shaped like a ball and is a planet, but this one's bigger, so that's, I guess, different. And then they blow it up. And that's the end of the movie. So it's literally a rehash of 4. It's literally a rehash of 4. And people say The Force Awakens is the best of... Are all the prequels at least S or A? I have... Let's see. I have Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. Let me zoom in for you, boss, actually. I have Revenge of the Sith, the top movie. Yes, Lemon Pepper. I have Revenge of the Sith #1. Clone Wars 2. I have Attack of the Clones at the end of A tier. And then I have Phantom Menace in A tier. Or sorry, I have Attack of the Clones at the end of S tier. And A tier, the Phantom Menace is there. I am a 2000s baby. So this is the Star Wars I grew up on. This is, you know, peak Star Wars for me, right? And this timeline. First time chatter though, Lemon Pepper, what's going on? Consider dropping a follow, brother. Late night stream. That's a fair list. We're not done yet. We're you know, maybe at the controversial part here, to be honest. But yeah, so like I was saying with The Force Awakens, it's kind of just a rehash of 4. But yeah, so like I was saying, I'll just, you know, one more time, both on a desert planet, both leave on the Millennium Falcon, and there's like more parallels, by the way. Both leave on the Millennium Falcon, meet Han Solo, go to destroy this planet-killing weapon. Turns out they're Force sensitive. They have the same lightsaber, and then they blow up the planet-killing weapon. So it's literally the same movie as far as I'm concerned, but just they're nostalgia baiting. Disney was nostalgia baiting, literally. Nostalgia maxing is what they were doing. Because, yeah, they just want your money, and they don't actually give a shit about putting together a real story. I hope they do now, but at the time, they totally did not. So, I'm going to put that movie in F tier. So, yeah. Okay. we'll continue. The Book of Boba Fett. This was a disappointing show. I'll say that. The Book of Boba Fett was a disappointing show. If you disagree with any of these, feel free to leave a chat. We could talk about it. I respect all opinions. I just feel very strongly about my own. Yeah. But yeah, Book of Boba Fett. This is a disappointing show. This show, the last 2 episodes basically turned into Mandalorian season 2.5. And then they're basically just like Baby Yoda maxing, like, motherfucker, dude. Like, come on. And, you know, really doing that. Do you have Clone Wars on the list? I do. I have it right here. Revenge of the Sith is my S tier, and I have the Clone Wars right after it, and then Empire after it. This isn't a totally perfect, like, as far as, like, going down the line of each tier, but the tiers are 100% for sure. But yeah, we got Clone Wars, baby. We love some Clone Wars. I think that was one of the things that Disney did really well, and they continue to do really well, is this animated stuff. Because a lot of it is up here. These are all Disney projects right here. Maul Shadow Lord, Tales of the Empire, Tales of the Jedi. These are fantastic. Bad Batch was good as well. I don't think it was up to par with these other ones, but these are fantastic. And then Rebels was Disney too, technically. So also decent stuff. Boba Fett, but yeah, basically turned into Mando season 2.5. And overall, disappointed, but the Mando stuff was actually decent from what I remember. I only watched the show one time because this is not something that I would like to revisit, to be honest. It was just very boring, I think. We're going to go D tier here. We're going to go D tier. I don't think it's as bad as these, but well, I think D tier is good. And then we have Star Wars Skeleton Crew. Star Wars Skeleton Crew, I actually would like to see Disney do more stuff like this, where it's like new characters, new part of the galaxy, and we're kind of just like telling a story. It might not really matter in the grand scheme of things, but it's just like a fun show. You know what I mean? Skeleton Crew is a fun show. It's a kids show. Like, it's just a good show. And honestly, if you have kids, it's a good way to introduce them to Star Wars, maybe without throwing the galactic politics at them and the betrayal stuff and all and everything like that. Like, this is just a fun kids show, and I'm gonna go B tier. It was good for what it is. It's a solid show for what the Skeleton Crew was. What the Skeleton Crew is trying to be. It was good at it, and yeah. So we're gonna go B tier for that one. Not too much to say there, to be honest. Oh boy, and then we get to these final two. Right here. And I'm gonna take a second maybe to talk about these. But it's not going to be anything maybe you haven't heard before, unfortunately. With The Last Jedi, this is an F tier movie. This is the worst movie on the list. This is the worst project on the list. This is I think it totally ruins who Luke Skywalker is as a character, number one. That's my biggest problem with it. Luke Skywalker turns into a hermit, as Mark Hamill has said. He turns into the opposite guy from where we last saw him in Return of the Jedi. He cut himself off from the Force. He's given up all hope. And Luke Skywalker just wouldn't do that. And Mark Hamill agrees. I think a lot of the community would agree. And yeah, this is just a completely terrible movie overall. What I will give The Last Jedi is it's the best looking Star Wars movie that we got. As far as visual appeal goes. The CGI in here was awesome. The Crate Ice Planet or Salt Planet was really good. And just overall, the movie looks stunning. It looks stunning, but it's a shame that the writing was terrible. You have Snoke, which is like they had to kind of clean up in Episode 9 that he just turned out to kind of be a clone. And then you have the whole problem with Disney behind the scenes. They're switching up directors halfway through the trilogy, and you just can't do that. They, and it seems like they're trying to change that now with their next one with Ryan Gosling, I believe, is what the leaks are saying. But overall, it's just, yeah, it's just not a good one. But I will say Rise of Skywalker is the best sequel trilogy, in my opinion. The best sequel trilogy movie, in my opinion, because what The Rise of Skywalker does is it essentially retcons everything Episode 8 was, and Episode 8 was garbage. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put The Rise of Skywalker high F tier. High F tier. But yeah, so let me think about Rise of the Skywalker real quick. You basically have Return of the Jedi again, like the bad guy apprentice turns to the light side, and all this stuff. Like, and then we're looking at the twin sunsets at the end of the movie. Yeah, they screwed Luke and kind of just made everything come natural to Rey. Yeah, and that's another thing with 8. We can go back to 8 and kind of hash that out. She had no fucking training. None. And people will say, oh, she actually did. She actually did. And then like the whole thing with her on the planet and looking into the black hole was her pull to the dark side is literally Luke on Dagobah. There's another parallel. It's like, can we do something original, man? Can we do something original to... That's what fans want. We want originality. That's why the rest of the stuff that you're putting out that fans actually like, it's original. You know what I mean? Maybe not the Mando. I haven't seen it yet. But, yeah, it's just not... I'll just say this kind of, I guess, to put a cap on it, but the sequel trilogy was totally poorly planned out, and I think even if it was a little more planned out, it still would have been terrible because all it was nostalgia baiting. They were nostalgia baiting fans. They wanted ticket sales. They wanted to sell toys. They wanted to maximize profits on these movies, which is fair. They spent a lot of money to get these movies, but I feel like they didn't treat these characters with care. I really didn't, and I think George Lucas would tell you that, and I think Mark Hamill would tell you that for his character and Luke Skywalker. But I'm really disappointed with the sequel trilogy and a few of the other things that they do, like the Obi-Wan show should have been a movie series like they originally intended. And I remember seeing some of the leaked, I guess, concept art for that show looked fucking amazing prior to watching the show, or maybe it was after it came out, but it looked great. And it's like, man, they decided to play it safe with Obi-Wan, like a little way too fucking safe, like way too safe. And there's kind of just some goofy parts in Obi-Wan too, like Leia hiding in his jacket that's in the middle of a massive Imperial sea station or whatever. But yeah, I get, this is my list though. This is what we got here. Yeah, so I think overall, like, a lot of Star Wars is solid. I think where it comes down in quality is the Disney stuff, 100%. Because you look here, you look at B and below, B and down, aside from the stuff I haven't watched, actually including the stuff I haven't watched, B and down is all Disney stuff. It's all Disney stuff. And the A and up is the original stuff and the stuff that George wrote and is close to the vision that he wrote. So yeah, I don't know, man. I really wish they could just retcon the sequel trilogy and do it over again. If that was an option, I would want them to do it. But going forward, if their plan is to keep the sequel trilogy intact and just go with those movies, because and another thing that sucks about it was that was Carrie Fisher's last performance as Leia before she passed away in 2018. So I think that's like the real block that you run into if you wanted to retcon those movies, is you're not going to have, I guess you can have Carrie Fisher, but it's going to be like AI CGI Carrie Fisher. Yeah, but I don't know. It's it just sucks. But I think that's my list, and I think I'm gonna go with that there, to be honest. So, what are our thoughts, Chad? Is that solid? I think it's solid. Unless you're a sequel guy, which I am not. I feel like that's solid. I feel like that's a solid list. I feel like it's fair. I would maybe move Empire above Clone Wars. But I do think Clone Wars is just like a top 3 to 5 piece of Star Wars media, to be honest. But I think it's a fair list. But anyway, that's the last thing I had for stream tonight. We've been on for almost 2.5 hours. Had some first time chatters come in. If you're a first time chatter, thank you for tuning in. I don't know, we'll either be live Monday or Tuesday. We're going to continue our playthrough of Alien Isolation. Apparently the second game got announced this week. So that's good timing there. But yeah, I played about 2 hours of it. This will be the second stream of the playthrough. And yeah, we'll continue on that path, and and then beyond that, we'll have some React days. I just kind of want to alternate. I think React days gaming, React days gaming, React days gaming, and then I'm gonna get that Discord server straightened out, so we can get some reaction suggestion tab for videos, and then we'll also throw like a game suggestion tab in there too. For any viewers that wanted to drop some stuff in there. But but overall, yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. If you've been here, some of you have been here for a little while. Gubby stuck around for a while. Lemon Pepper, thanks for coming in, first time chatter. And Nessie, I believe, another first time chatter, thanks for coming in and joining us tonight on the reactions and Star Wars tiers list. Anyways, I am going to sleep. All right, I will 100% catch you guys in the next stream. God, I'm losing. I can't fucking talk. It's been a long fucking day. But yeah, thank you guys for coming in, and follow if you have not. Turn on noties, and we will see you in the next stream. Peace out.